Alright, what's the deal? It's Ahzjah.Laíel, my man Chili, Some Chill Podcast. Once again, we got a new guest. Lovely lady, lovely artist, very deep thinker, very giving person, just wonderful spirit in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Ahzjah. I don't know the last name though. I feel like I need to know this stuff for the, just so I won't go through these. It's the second time. It's 2 for 2 on something with the name. You know what I mean? I don't need to make that a thing. You know what I mean? But how do you say your middle name?
Laíel.
Laíel.
So what I introduce myself as Ahzjah.Laíel most of the time. My last name is Williams. So, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Strong.
Strong black name. Strong African.
You know what I mean? Heritage.
In different ways.
Absolutely. But yeah, Ahzjah.Laíel, though, that's how you say it. That's the full name.
Yeah. So, talk to us a little bit about your practice. Tell the people about your practice. Like, I've seen it before. I fucked with it. I was in love with it. You feel me? You introduced me to. Really, I think you had like a flyer about like an event, and I just pulled up, and then I saw your work on the wall. I saw it in person. I thought it was like so cool, and the space you had it in. Like, remember it was like that couple in there, and I was like, damn, I can't even really.
That's right.
I can't really be in their space. They vibing to your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I thought that was like a cool aspect of it in terms of like just the, I don't know, just the shit, the interacting that you can have with it just by sitting in front of it, talking to somebody, kind of bonding over it, looking at it. You know what I mean? It's real. It makes you look at it a couple of different ways. Kind of peaceful. It's interesting. You can definitely like run some game while you sitting in front of that joint. And I thought that was super cool. So
that's dope.
Talk to us a little bit about it. Like let everybody else know.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about it because it's evolved over time, and it happens kind of sporadically. But I think I started doing fiber installations, and that's what I call it. And there wasn't even like a genre or a practice. I think for it when I started, I just it was like 2015, early 2016, kind of when I got into it, and it just evolved organically. I was helping a friend who had a home studio, and he was doing a makeover to his space on a budget, and I was like just dreaming up ways that we could enhance his space. And I had this yarn in my trunk. He had this wall, and I didn't want to put shelves on it or do anything extra to it, or ordinary, I should say. I wanted to do. I'm always trying to figure out how to do something different, and so I had this yarn in my trunk, and I was like, I'm gonna just see what I can do with this. And I had some nails, and I just kind of went to work, and it just turned out dope. I was just like, whoa, I was surprised, and it just kind of evolved from there.
So like a spark of resourcefulness, really.
I'm saying
a spark of resourcefulness. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I mean that's kind of been my whole life. Ever since I was a kid, like I wasn't the kid that played with toys, dolls, or anything of the. I mean, I grew up with. I'm the baby of 5. I have 2 older brothers, and so I tagged along with them all the time. I was just always outside, like in the streets, and trying to find ways to make something out of nothing. We would just have stuff in the backyard, and I would just be like, let me just see if we can make a fort out of this wood. Just random stuff. So
the best fort you ever had.
Right. So so that's kind of just how my mind always thinks, and so that's kind of how the evolution of the fiber saws have been. It started off kind of random and just organic, helping someone out with the space, and then after that, people had spots. Most of my friends, or a lot of people I know, are producers or on the music side of things, and I'll just be in the studio occasionally, and they'd be like, hey, you should check out this wall. You should.
So it's all about enhancing the space.
Yeah.
That makes sense to how you came through the event, though. That's exactly what
you did.
Like, we never got to tell you, but like, we was like, hold on, she got the lights, she got the game.
I was just like,
it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah. I enjoy that part of it. That's what excites me. It's like doing things on the fly. It's like a freestyle in the moment. You just kind of put things together. You have things, and you find what you have, and you just kind of place it, you put
Yeah,
it,
and it worked.
and it
It's a
works.
natural extension of yourself.
So like, were you doing anything before this? This is
Before the fiber and
Yeah.
songs.
Were you doing anything like artistic before that for real?
Right. Oh yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's my whole life I've been into. I wanted to work for like Disney and Pixar. I always wanted to like draw and be on the animation side. Like all I watch is cartoons and like as far as content goes, I feel like or entertainment goes, I would say I'm mostly like a music head, and then as far as like visual, I'm watching animated everything. Like,
Man, that's so cool.
it's
I do
more.
too.
Yeah, it's more relatable to me. Like I don't know why, but when I watch real life dramas and stuff, it's a little too jarring in a way. Like I could watch very similar things in an animated format, and it's like it's more palatable if that makes sense.
Somehow the animation is a little more honest.
That's
Because they can't do but so much as writers. You know what I mean?
right.
To
Yeah.
speak on experiences, but in anime you can do what you want. There's no rules, so they can express it in all ways for real.
Yeah, nah, I agree, man. The thing. I don't know. I get upset in live action stuff because it's like, you know, they eventually break the character by being like a human. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
When they made Avatar a real
They'll
person,
do
it's
like
not
other shit. You know what I mean? Or they'll be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, on TV looking goofy and shit. You know what I mean? Like that. It's all these different things that can like.
You remember when they started going into like more 3D characters, and it just looked like it was like stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off. I was like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
no, and I understand it's experimental. You got to go through phases to grow into like what the next step is going to be. But there were certain phases of the animation aspect that I wasn't rocking with. I'm kind of a purist in that sense. Like, and I feel like that translates into most of the things that I do visually. I get down to the core or the basics of where things started. And then, you know, I like to get to the fundamentals.
So you fuck with like old Gundam and shit. The
Yeah.
animation. I love old Gundam too, man. I really fucked with, what's the old show I fucked with the most? I said it before, man, but you gotta watch like Legends of the Galactic Heroes, bro. It's so cool.
I haven't seen
I don't know what it is.
Man, bro.
I really wish I do.
It's too long for me to explain, bro, but it's like, you know, these niggas are in space. It's like Earth is like, Earth is long gone. Earth is like the place where like they be like their ancestors were. You feel me? To fuck with Earth, you're literally in a cult. You know what I mean? And it's called like terrorism, as in terror Earth. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, see the type of stuff they get honest with in animes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
they'll have the shit. You know, I never watched Black Mirror because every time people was talking about Black Mirror, I would be like, bro, I seen that before in the anime. Like, y'all just impressed.
It's late.
Yeah, y'all just impressed. Y'all talk about this so much, and like all these, damn near all the new conspiracy theorist niggas go after Black Mirror, and it's like, bro, y'all.
Yeah, you missed a lot if you just getting
Right, it's like niggas was
missed the whole
drawing this shit in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like on some anime shit. Like, come on, bro. Y'all. The technology already matched. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing about animation in general. It's futuristic.
Yeah.
People who are creating these storylines and putting it into, you know, these characters together and these worlds together.
Right.
You can expand. You're not limited to the physical human form.
So you can work with a different budget.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you can do these things. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Black Mirror and all these type of shows had to get a budget. You know what I mean? Had to get whoop. I guess everything has to get
good ones in there
approved.
too, if you ask me.
Yeah.
The rest of it is kind of just like just let's get lost in.
It's just a whole bunch of filler
filler
episodes. Like what?
I mean, it's the Twilight Zone, really. Like it's the Twilight Zone.
And the Twilight Zone low key has some stuff in it.
You think everyone was a banger? You think every Twilight Zone episode was a banger?
Nah. Not even the X-Files. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
X-Files had a whole thing going.
But that was like an actual show though.
Like, they had like storylines, character development.
Like if you actually like, it get weird.
Like, because they was investigating different.
It was extraterrestrial based.
So it was supposed to.
It was supposed to be weird. Yeah.
It's supposed to get weird for sure, but just the fact that there are not more shows like that, I feel like it have to do with like the budget it makes to like get the actors and all this type of shit and all that compared to like, you know, you gonna have the same budget to have a nigga draw the shit and have a nigga like
limited to what he could do.
Right at the moment, location we gotta get union niggas.
You just gotta build it. You don't really have to physically build it.
Right,
like
right.
Metaverse type shit.
Right.
Question: how do you feel when you make your art?
Ooh, man. So you know, art. I think for most people is therapy. In a, you know, I was just having that conversation with a coworker today. In all of its forms, whether you're an interior designer or you're a musician, like you kind of get lost in the flow state, right? You kind of just dip off into what you're doing and you just, but yeah, like that's my brand name is Sonics and Aesthetics for the reason of like music has a huge influence and inspiration into like the direction I take when I'm creating, or you know, and it kind of just enhances the mind state I'm already in, or it helps to soothe, I guess, the mind. If I'm in a space of like extreme anxiety or pressure or whatever, it calms me down, and I'm able to focus for 1 second and just be detailed in one direction rather than my mind being such in a frenzy that I'm split into all these different mindsets and things that I feel like I have to do and keep up with. It allows me the chance to just shut everything off and focus. And you know,
it's like the physical manifestation of like
your feelings.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just transmuting your shit.
It's a visual language, and that's how I communicate it. It's a like
that's how it feels. That's the funny part.
Yeah, and so when you, if you had seen my bigger mural, it took me 7 months to do the last one I did because.
7?
You gotta send us pictures of it, man, because it's like, it's so cool in person. Like,
but see, the thing is,
you would really want that just in the room in your crib.
Right.
With some lights around it. You just look at that, smoke to the
and just get lost.
Play music around that.
And get lost. Yeah.
It's definitely like a meditative like situation. You know what I mean? Like they went in that room, and it wasn't like a door or nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody can walk in, walk out. They went in that joint. They stayed in that joint. They never left. They actually hogged the love seat that was there. No one else could enjoy the space. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, you know what I mean?
But you know what's so cool is like one of my first exhibitions that I had, my friend Rob, he had a space that he moved out of, and he was like, yo, I'm about to dip, so, you know, do what you can with the space while we got it. And I was like, what? You know? So I had this like last minute little situation, and it was a room just as small as that room that was that the install the last one was in. It's the same, but that was it. Like there was no other space to chill at, so everybody had to congregate in this space, and I was nervous about that for myself and for everyone else, just because, you know, like I can be very reclusive and introverted, and you know, sharing space with strangers, you know, it makes me anxious. And I don't like feeling like I have to talk, or I feel like I have to, you know, so I was worried about sharing space with a whole bunch of different people and feeling like I had to be a certain person for everybody. But everybody just came and they just chilled. It was like the wildest thing. It was so cool to see how people just kind of sat and they just took up space in their own spot. And no one was like rushed to leave, or they didn't feel like, you know, like, okay, I saw, it's time to go. You know, like people would just stay and they would chill. But there was so much to look at, and there was so much to find, I think, in the wall. Like people had questions, people were having conversations about it, and that was the coolest part about it. So I just kind of kept that same state of mind when I like did other pieces. Like I try not to think too much about it. I don't map out like what direction I'm gonna go. I don't pre-plan. I just, in the moment, like I just allow my mind to take me where it needs to take me for that session. Yeah.
What's your like? Hold on. Y'all wanna? I'm gonna pump myself up some more, y'all.
Yeah. No, I still
poured like a double shot. So
yeah, I still got enough.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I thought I was taking out.
Get a little scoot action.
Nah, man, I thought we was taking shots, man, for the shot food. But I'm gonna get right with you.
I'm gonna sip the tequila. I don't take shots no more.
Oof. Yeah.
Somebody offers a shot, man. I take the shot.
I do it if it's offered, but like I'll never pull my own shot for. I'd rather just cool it for a minute.
I get it.
Cause the shot, it feels too much like my youth.
What?
feel like I'm about to just like. I feel like a shot is a party drink.
It is.
It don't have to be. That's what you learn over time. It don't have to be.
Damn.
Ah,
You ain't sipping?
I'll take some.
You ain't sipping? I ain't know you wanted a shot. I thought you wanted
You
to
know
sip.
how heavy the cup is first.
That's a nice little
I
double
thought you
shot.
wanted to sip.
He's trying to get the party started.
I thought you wanted-
Hey now.
She
much
said
you
she said she wanted to sip.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
I gave her some. I gave her.
I'm reloading.
My bad.
We good.
You should have told me stop. You did.
I was in my phone.
I should have been like, all right, say when. You know what I mean? I should have did that. My bad. It's all
It
good.
benefited me in the end, so it's cool.
Right. It worked out. It worked out.
Mm. So hold on. What was the Sega? Like, what does that come in at?
Man, like, like I said, I grew up with two brothers, and
Mhm.
that's all we did. Like, they would have, my brothers are like 6 and 8 years older than me, so
I get that.
they was into all of
Right.
that. They was
Right.
deep into it. They was playing
Teenage-
ball, and they was coming
teenage
home, and they was
boys.
playing, they was playing video games, and they friends with, and they wouldn't allow me to play. They was like, no, you too little to play. You can watch,
Right.
but that's
right.
it. So when I got old enough,
Which is
to-
true.
Yeah,
you gotta
push the
respect
button.
it.
Yeah.
You just gotta
Which is
respect
true.
it. You gotta
Can't-
be
can't
like,
hang with- can't hang with us on the stick.
Yeah, it's not
First of
gonna
all,
happen.
Can't
first
go
of
to
all,
the sticks.
like don't let's not even go there. Okay.
If I'm literally 16 and my little 6-year-old sister talking about let me hop on the game, first off,
there was
you're gonna get upset. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get upset.
I'm
First
throw a
off.
tantrum.
Right.
I'ma be
My
upset.
other niggas are here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta play the game. Like we gotta.
Yeah,
play the
yeah,
game.
that's true.
I can play with you by yourself.
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
and they
Walk you
would
through-
every once in a while they'd be like, all right, I got some time, let me beat you real quick, and let you go about your way.
But not
But
when
there
the
were a
sessions-
few times when they weren't home and I would practice by myself
As
and I
you
finally
should.
learned.
As you should. As you should.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed
As
to
you
go.
should.
That's
And no, but look, and then when they came back and they let me hop on this, Street Fighter with them,
Right.
and I knew what I was doing,
That's
they got
big, too.
upset.
Street Fighter,
They
yeah.
got upset
Yeah.
because I was actually pulling some moves, and they was like, "Hold up, wait a
They
minute."
ain't get upset. They were
You
just
probably
they were
learned
impressed.
combo.
They were surprised. They were just like, okay, so you playing the game now? Okay.
No, they
You know
was
what I mean?
upset.
They was
He-
upset?
He,
Sure.
was upset
I'm sure.
because
You
I
gotta be.
wasn't
Your pride
I wasn't
over it.
slacking.
How nice did you get on the game?
I was decent.
It was
I
decent.
wasn't-
To
I'm not
get
gonna
upset
say
on
that I
Street
was.
Fighter?
I'm not gonna say that I was nice because
Who you
they were still
use?
older than me.
Who did you like?
Who did I use a lot? I think I used Ryu and Sagat. I like Sagat just because.
You got like some
And
boy.
Dawson. I used to
Man.
like Dawson because he had the stretch. He
Yeah.
just tap.
He
You
got
know,
Dawson.
he'd get you from a distance.
Dope.
No, I did used to use Dawson a lot because when you know the game on that level,
Yeah.
you could just throw. You had to. Yeah, those were
That's what's
the
up.
characters you had to use. You ain't
That's
gonna
like
choose
Eddie
to
on
win.
Tekken. Like people who play Tekken know that like if you get Eddie, you got some. You know how to do some shit. This nigga finna spin, kick, flip,
Yeah.
dance for 2 hours straight.
Right.
All capoeira moves.
I've been nerding out on video game culture, bro. So I don't know. I
a lot
don't
to
even want
learn.
to. I don't even want to start myself up and talking about it and nothing like that. I be on Discords. You know what I mean?
If you had to pick one game to play for the rest of your life on what system, what would it be?
One game.
Yeah. Same question go for you. Mine is either Super Smash Brothers or Mario Kart on Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Like if niggas like, I want to learn how to play Street Fighter Alpha 3 and like get good at it, bro. Cause aesthetically, it's like super cool. Like I like games that look like cartoons and shit. Like I like that shit. Like niggas, Tekken been cool because it's 3D, but I don't really like that art style. And like there's like
Not even the new ones?
Nah, I mean it's 3D. You feel me?
True.
I much so like it looking like cartoons. Like there's a Street Fighter 6 coming out. By the way,
classic.
it looks crazy. The
Yeah.
new Street Fighter 6 look crazy, bro. Like they gonna have like this. If you know 2K, they gonna have like this My Player thing, pretty much, where you like make your dude
On Street Fighter?
on Street Fighter, and you gonna be on some like My Park shit where you go around fighting random niggas, My Players. And
So that's what system is that?
this is about to be like PS5 and shit.
Oh, so
PC
it's not
and
so the
shit.
one game you would play for the rest of your life not even out yet.
No. The game. No.
So that's some game.
I said I would play Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Oh, okay,
That's
got
an
you, got
old.
you,
That's
got
an
you.
older game. That's like PlayStation and shit.
Got you, and the improvement just was you.
So yeah, I'm just talking
Yeah.
about how graphics
Gotcha.
are. Like I fuck with games that look like, you know what I'm saying, like cartoons.
Got
You
you.
know what I mean?
What about
Compared
And
to,
I'm
like,
more of
3D
like a
models.
storyline type of person, so I was really into Zelda.
Zelda go
You know,
hard.
Zelda is my like.
Zelda go hard, man.
I can watch people play it all day. I don't want to do it though.
No,
No,
yeah,
why not?
it's too many like little things.
Yeah, and I
that's-
care, so I'm about to break every one of these vases on every last board. I'm going to
Yeah,
wall.
that's fun. That's the fun part about
But
it.
I get bored after a while. Like after I done broke my 18th vase, I'm done.
All right, so listen, bro.
I'm
This,
not talking to
you got-
nobody else. I'm not about to figure out how to swim again.
Nah,
Like
you-
I've maxed out
Nah, you
for
gotta
my
think-
fun
nah,
in this
nah,
game.
bro,
But
nah.
that's it for me.
there's like, all right.
But if I watch it, I'm into it.
In
I
RPGs
root you
and
on it.
shit,
we can
bro.
take turns. I'm a
telling
social
you.
player type shit. In
Look,
them type of games.
Look though, bro. Look though.
Can't do it,
Just
bro.
to change your mind about it. Just to.
I didn't even know that Zelda wasn't his name.
Yeah, it's the name of the
But
princess.
it took me. I just found that out years ago.
It's the
Like
name
maybe
of the
3 years
princess.
ago. I was like, oh, for real?
It's the name of the princess.
Link. That
Whole
boy
time.
Link.
Man.
I was wondering why his name was Link on Super Smash Brothers for so long. I was like, why they keep calling him that? Like, what is that about? Yeah, so I can't. But yeah, so you would play
But-
Zelda forever.
Nah, I mean, I like RPGs. I like I still play like Donkey Kong to this day and Mario Kart.
I
Like,
fucking love RPG.
like
Donkey Kong, my nigga. That
I'm
whole
not a
family
competitive
was fly.
person.
They was rapping and shit.
they was to this day, they still got like the best soundtrack, the video
Man.
game soundtrack. Yeah.
Man, it was
See, y'all
rapping on
Nintendo
that.
nigga, y'all having Nintendo memories right now.
Well, I'm an old
This is
school
what I'm.
gamer.
This is what I'm talking
terrible
about.
on
This
it.
is exactly what the shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So for the last two Some Chill events, niggas been playing Nintendo games, right? Mind you, Chili has a Nintendo and been playing that hoe for years. And he'll come to that hoe and be like, "Yeah, I'll smack it." Like, yeah,
I
it's
will.
your sister.
Yeah.
It's your game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. You know what I mean? And then Ahzjah comes the next time.
Yeah, that's
And then
very
she adds more Nintendo.
Man.
She adds more Nintendo. She adds more Nintendo. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So what I'm gonna do the next time? I'm
gonna
not
bring
this
your-
next one, but I'm gonna buy a PlayStation. Alright, I'm gonna play the games I like to play, and I'm gonna bring
Sick of
that.
it.
And I'm gonna
I
bring
ain't gonna
that.
say you're gonna be playing by
And I'm
yourself.
gonna
You
bring
gonna
that.
have people.
Cause I'm
Niggas gonna play the PlayStation.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
about
people
to have
gonna play
GoldenEye.
PlayStation.
Once GoldenEye's in there, with full
GoldenEye.
control.
Like I just look.
Man, yeah, that's.
I'm just saying how much
You
y'all
might
have
could beat me in
Nintendo.
GoldenEye.
Y'all talking about Donkey Kong? Like I guess, bro. Like,
I'm an old school gamer.
I'm 30,
You
bro.
know?
Like I'm
I'm
32,
30.
bro.
I'm 30.
I'm
Shit,
playing
I'm
PlayStation,
25.
bro. I'm
Oh,
playing
you
PlayStation.
see what I'm saying? It's just Nintendo
I'm
was
just.
there.
It's
I'm playing
that's
PlayStation.
my era.
You being 35, yeah, you can play Nintendo. But I'm playing PlayStation, bro. I'm playing Tekken 2, Crash
PlayStation didn't come
Bandicoot,
out till what, like
Crash
96?
Go Kart. Let's play Crash Kart Racing. Let's play Crash Kart Racing. Isn't
I don't-
that?
I don't
We
remember
gotta
that.
play Mario Kart.
I don't remember.
Crash had a cart.
Crash.
Crash had a cart. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot.
They had a
had a cart.
multiplayer Crash Bandicoot
What?
game.
Crash Bandicoot was crazy.
Oh, wait, no, they did.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
Crash
fact.
Bandicoot.
You know
hard.
what? I'm not gonna lie.
Crash
Like,
Bandicoot
I
hard,
wasn't
bro.
like a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot, and
I
I don't
like
know,
him and
maybe it's just
Banjo-Kazooie.
because
Crash Bandicoot's hard, man. It's hard. It's literally PlayStation's Mario. You know what
So
I'm
you never
saying?
liked NBA Jam, is what you telling me?
It's like I played it, but I ain't have a Nintendo, so it's not like
Bro,
I
you
had it.
missing out on so much.
I played live, bro.
He's
I ain't miss out on
fire.
nothing. I played live.
Nintendo, bro. I'm telling
Live
you.
had,
just
look,
just look. Just
Live
add this
98.
to your game bucket list. You gotta
Live.
get over your Nintendo.
I play NBA Jam.
You
I
gotta
played it.
get into it though. Like
he
you
just
gotta.
mad because that's not his. He don't know
Man.
how to operate.
I'm mad because
with
I'm
the
taking
button.
the L's and I
Exactly.
and
You
I
don't
don't
know how to
wanna.
operate
So
with
if
the
we beat
button.
you
I
on
don't-
PlayStation,
You
we
just need
still
some
gonna have to
practice.
deal with this.
That's all. You
Hmm?
just need some
If we
practice.
beat you on PlayStation, you still gonna have to deal with this.
You're not gonna beat me on PlayStation because I'll be playing the game like you played the game and you know the game and you brought the game. And same with you.
That's why I said you just all you need is some practice. It's not your system. So
I
you
know,
ain't had
nah,
no
but
chance
it's
to,
like I'm
get
not
into
about to practice on this.
Go ahead, man.
You just gotta show respect to the original.
Y'all got
To the
it.
original.
I never knocked Nintendo. Like I had a close friend in 6th grade, my boy Eli Goldberg. You feel me?
Okay. This man's
You know
name was
what I'm saying?
Eli. Shout out
That
to
nigga Eli Goldberg, bro. You know what I'm saying? My little Jewish homie, bro. That nigga used to draw a lot. He got me into drawing. Actually, he got me into drawing real life. I drew the most as a kid with him. And then like 7th grade, went different places, started worrying about girls. Didn't get back to art till later. That's my story.
I wish I would have had art early and then girls. That was the opposite.
I had it like it's like through my aunt. My aunt did art when I was like she went to like shout out to TSU alma mater. She went out to TSU for art, so she did art. So I was just around her.
That's what's up.
And then boom, Eli Goldberg, he did. But he had GameCube, you know what I'm saying? And so like playing the games on GameCube, it was fun. Like the Smash that was on
That's
GameCube.
a pivotal point in your.
It was the art part, yes. The
Yeah.
GameCube part, yeah. I had PlayStation. You know what I'm saying?
Teacher was an art teacher.
It usually be them niggas trying to chill.
He got me a watch for my fifth
That's
grade
hard.
graduation.
That's
nice
hard.
little army jump, little switch. You could strap it on and shit.
That's
It had
hard.
different shit. I could hit buttons and lights and shit. Cause it was cool.
I was an art teacher for like 4 months.
You changed some kids' lives.
People
man.
fuck with
It's the
me.
best thing that happened in there.
They
I'm
fucked
telling
with
you.
me.
They
fucked
dealing
with
with numbers and words all day. They coming in with you. They finna do pictures. They
So
finna draw.
right, and I be telling them like, listen, bro, y'all niggas really need to be chilling, cause look, bro, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? All we doing is drawing. You feel me? This is relaxing.
Yeah,
You feel
there's
me?
nothing to get in trouble for in here.
Right, you know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
You know what I mean?
No need.
But
Nigga,
people always took in art class. That was their opportunity to act out. His was
hey,
like
do
the
that.
chill.
Do that in between class,
Factual.
cause I'm at
I'm
work
here
too.
to-
I'm at work too.
Yeah.
I'm at work too. I'm at work just like the math teacher. I'm at work too.
Straight up. Yeah.
So hey.
Like this ain't the time.
Hey,
This ain't the time.
in between class lunch.
All right.
In between class lunch.
I took art class serious.
Hey, bro. Hey,
I was like, what we doing today?
A couple
Where my
people did.
materials?
A couple people did. That was always. If you teaching like art 1 and it's just like
I
niggas
was
in
that
there
old
'cause it's
excited
elective.
kid. I'm always gonna start before you tell me and shit. Like, don't let us come into class and we got like paint like lined up for us. And
Yo,
start as soon as I say
it's
that.
supposed to be lined up. It's supposed to be like, look, y'all got it. Do this.
Man.
Y'all got it. I ain't
Did you
even
ever be
teaching
an art
y'all.
teacher?
I was.
Yeah,
You
that's what
was?
I'm saying.
I was,
Oh,
man.
I didn't. Yeah.
I was caught a case.
How was that?
Caught a case.
Oh, I mean,
it was like, it was, in terms of like, all right, what I can do to make money to like put shit into the art, you feel me? It was cool, but I feel like a step above that, I would probably like do some graphic design somewhere. It was cool, but you still have to deal with kids.
Yeah, you still gotta deal with
But it's like if you set it up right, you was chilling the whole day. You was just babysitting niggas.
right. You had a curriculum.
If you
gave
set
them
it
that
up,
You got
assignment.
enough blue?
yeah, if
got
you
enough-
right, a lot of that, a lot of that.
Yeah.
I need erasers, a lot of that. So it was
Right.
like if you just, cause I feel like everybody should have like multiple flips, and I feel like if you like doing something, if you doing something where, it's like frustrating you in life, then make a plan to get up out of it. You feel me?
Yeah,
For me,
facts.
like teaching was like it was a
was an
lick,
alignment.
but I knew I could benefit niggas in it because it's like
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna be an adult talking to kids, you know what I'm saying? And if I play it right, I would be chilling the whole day,
Yeah.
which I was doing for the most part. A couple times it got kind of scrappy, but
Yeah, scrappy.
Cause kids will.
they got kind of they kids, bro.
Yeah,
like
they
sometimes,
gonna try you.
yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta be like, bro. I almost had niggas fighting in my class, bro, on some wild shit, bro. And I
What
talked
grade
it out.
was you teaching?
It was just 9th grade niggas.
Oh,
Man, that's not kids, bro.
That's not kids.
That's not
They kids, bro. They
They
kids.
kids,
They
but
kids.
They
like,
kids.
they're,
They
like they're
kids.
14
Man,
with
think
a
about what we
16
was
year old.
doing in the ninth
You
grade.
gotta.
Mindset.
They not adults. Like
No, they're not
you
adults at all.
literally
But
like
they not kids.
But
though. They responsible for their own.
they're not
shit,
children.
yeah.
They're not
They're
children, but
yeah,
they're
They're
kids.
not- Yeah, they still.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
Preteens.
right. They're still immature.
They-
That's
Right.
the point.
Yeah.
They're still
Which
immature.
makes them kids.
Which makes them kids.
You
But
all
what
the
I guess
time
what
you'll
I'm
be
saying,
like
it's a difference between teaching like kindergarten, middle school.
Bro,
to
I did
high
that
school.
before.
You was on the front line.
I did that
I'll tell you,
before.
From 8th to 9th, son, that's the transition from I think I'm.
I'm a
something
kid
to,
too. I'm an
yeah,
yeah, like
I'm out here. Like, what are you
yeah.
talking about? Like, Ninth grade is literally when you think you grown. Like,
They be
you
acting too
completely-
stupid
Yeah.
for that shit. I be telling them, you will literally
That's why
would
they
tell
was
them,
fighting in his
you will
class.
literally tell them, nah, it was only one time. It was only one time. It was like the niggas who was trying to fight in my class. It was
Usual suspects.
I mean, yeah, but it was like, all right. It was like my 8th grade period class that comes on Friday. You know what I mean? And that class was full of degenerates.
Okay.
I
well,
hope
that would
I
make
hope
a
they
lot of
make
sense.
it.
Yeah,
It's
like,
a couple niggas I hope they make it.
best of luck.
It's a lot of niggas I hope they make it. A lot of niggas in y'all look, communities from brown to black, Asian, all y'all niggas in these like situations where the kids were fucked up. I hope the kids make it. Cause it's hard for a lot of these
It
niggas.
is.
It's
Yeah.
really hard for a lot of
It
these
is.
niggas.
Straight
Man.
up.
And it's crazy to see that shit.
And art is an outlet, you know.
Right. Which was the shit I be on. I be
Right.
like, look, bro, y'all should be in this hole.
Trying to keep it real with them, let them know like I'm here to show you some things.
Right, y'all should be in
Right.
here relaxing. I'll be watching. For me, like it's like, you know, if we done whatever, I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Z because that's what I'm gonna do. Like, so I'm catching up on Dragon Ball Super. Niggas excited. I'm watching different type of anime they put me on. I'm trying to make it peaceful so my day can be peaceful and I can collect this little 50,000 I can get this year and then, you know what I mean, go home, do my art, do whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean? But, you know, dealing with them niggas, they be like in situations. One time them niggas trying to fight, it was on some like, niggas be in gangs, bro. So them, they was on some gang fighting shit and I'm like, look, bro, just handle this after school, bro.
Not right
I gotta do
Not in
paperwork.
my class.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't make me a witness.
Yeah. I gotta do
Nigga gotta
paperwork.
testify, so
I don't want to do that, bro. I don't want to do that, bro. And y'all can wait 30
Did they names
minutes
end
to
with
go
ON?
get this.
Like, was it the ons?
Bro, it's a collective, bro. Like, but mainly if you in public schools, the majority of what you're dealing with is gonna be like Spanish to Hispanic and black. You know what I'm saying? I don't even
See, that
know.
was weird, bro. I keep forgetting that, like, cause I'm from DC.
Yeah.
I ain't really see no other races until I got older.
Yeah, you was telling me that shit.
Yeah,
you
it was all
telling me
black.
that shit.
I'm talking about my bus driver was black, the mayor was black,
Yeah.
everybody
I
was
think
black.
that's so cool. You know.
Yeah, it was different. It was
I would
It
think-
sounds different as fuck. It's like, did y'all have like Africans like that? Cause Houston have always had Africans.
If we did, they moved to Silver Spring in Maryland somewhere.
Yeah.
DC got little like African spats, but like for the most part, it was
It's just
like
African American.
yeah.
That's interesting as fuck.
all the way through. I'm talking about my teachers, my principal.
Yeah.
My
That gives
principal
you,
was
like,
a
a
whole black
whole-
dude. One of our projects in the 4th grade, we was comparing the differences of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. That's what I'm talking about.
It was a
Like,
lean
that's
on me
hard.
situation.
yeah, for real. Like, I'm talking about teachers' fault. You hear me? It was tough.
I was just saying, you know.
It's like all that going
Had a
on.
whole what should
What
we
was his
call
name?
it?
Dr. Pinnell. I never
Dr.
forget.
Pinnell.
Yeah.
He
was
sounded like
coming
he
through,
was playing no
serious.
games.
He came, you know the ones with the tight
Nigga
belt.
went to Morehouse.
Like,
Holy,
he probably
you know,
did.
nigga went to
Probably
Morehouse.
did. He played
Nigga
either
went to
Morehouse or
Morehouse.
Georgetown. One of them two. Cause you know Georgetown in DC too, so you got all the lawyer people up there and all that.
Yeah,
Man,
It was all black.
that's funny.
that's cool. I mean, my experience was totally different. You know, I grew up on the southeast side of Houston, which is heavily
What part? What part? I'm from South Park. I didn't know I was from South Bank until
South
high
Bank.
school.
Okay, you're not thinking about that.
I'm not thinking
You
about
just know you on the
As I
south
said,
side.
I literally
Yeah, he
every
explained
time
to
I
me
tell
like
the
that,
story,
yeah.
I was in elementary, so it's like I've had every type of like experience in terms of like diversity in the
Diversity,
city.
Mhm.
I
yeah.
went to like Lockhart Elementary.
Okay.
That's in Third Ward,
Mhm.
black school. Then I went to
Right.
Persian, and then it was like, all right, that's like in Stella Link going towards Bel Air.
Mm.
And they had like everybody. They had like
Right.
Mexicans, Asians. Like my
Right.
best friend at the time was like an Asian nigga and a Jewish nigga.
Right.
And I still had some black friends
Damn,
with a white
bro.
friend in
Yeah.
there. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
I ain't know about Hispanic and Mexican people until I realized DC had a little spot called Columbia Heights. It was uptown. They had all the best weed.
That sounds fly. I would
But like,
Columbia Heights.
no, it's cool, but like, don't though. Like at the same
But
time,
don't-
yeah,
but
of course.
don't-
Yeah,
like,
of course.
That's
like
not
pull
your
up
hood.
when the sun is up. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like it
exactly.
looked
This
nice
is not
on the
your
little.
spot.
All right,
It's
so
like
I'm
like MS is over there. That's the first time I even heard of a gang. We never
MS?
even, there's no gangs in DC, bro. Like
Yeah.
we don't. I didn't even know what that was until I like saw it on TV. Like
I
niggas
feel
really,
like even out here, like when it comes to like Mexican gangs, like
we just got hood.
I didn't feel like niggas. I didn't feel like we saw niggas until we ever saw. Like I've only been in a couple places where I've seen like a well dressed Mexican man in some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat with a belt
Probably
buckle type shit.
sound like a nigga at the cold building.
But it's like I don't. But it's like I'm not. I feel like Mexican gangs in America is even more like. It's even more subculture than like black gangs.
It's a different world completely.
Yeah.
It's its own
Yeah,
entity,
facts.
and that's just like how groups move when it comes to cultural sex and
Speaking of
things like
groups,
that.
All right, y'all not aware of this, but man, Houstonians have done a fucking terrific job of preserving the culture in different ways.
Oh hell yeah!
Bruh.
It's a
Can y'all-
melting pot.
I know it's like it might sound weird, but like how to tell people how y'all do that? Cause man, it's between places getting gentrified. Like DC was 90% black at one point, bro. It's probably like 45. It's like
Yeah, but like black
It's
people ain't
different.
never been like the majority of the city though. Like,
No, it's always
that's
been
exactly.
yeah,
So imagine
pockets.
you can't do it when you are the majority. That's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean-
somebody lost a recipe somewhere.
yeah, hey, yo, somebody playing pool down there.
It might not be in the mic though, so it's
Ah, yeah, bet. But I'm thinking, bro. Like, I don't know. It's like
and it's not even gatekeeping. It's really just natural. It's how the land works.
I feel like in
That's
Houston,
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's Houston just move on its own pace and
Yeah,
move
it's
on
a
its
whole
own
different
accord.
man.
right?
And people, niggas just gonna be niggas at the end of the day.
Man.
Like,
Right.
and I mean, that goes for DC or wherever, right?
Nah.
No?
No.
Okay, well, I can't speak on that
'Cause
because
listen,
I'm not
put
from
like
that
this.
sector.
Think
but
about like California, Chicago, New York, DC, all in places, right?
Mhm.
They was chocolate cities.
right.
And then somewhere they had a culture that is low key not as strong or there no more for real. Like
So-
if you go, it's hard to even meet a person that's from there.
Okay.
I think
so,
California. I mean, LA maybe not have changed that much like that because if you from there, you from there, and then that's a
Right.
culture within itself compared to like the transient culture. San Francisco, they've had gentrification and shit because of tech out there. I
Mhm.
think it's just a matter of. It's a matter of place, location, and
No,
like,
I
the
don't
social
mean like-
politics.
like-
you're just
like,
preserving, you're saying. like,
Economically, I mean like
preserving
spiritually
the
and just
actual
as a
culture
people.
and the essence.
Yeah,
It may have to do
I
with
think
the
Houston
economics,
does a good
though.
job.
Nah,
So-
yes and no though.
I'm gonna speak on this just because I feel like, as a native Houstonian,
Mhm.
Tyler, you can, chime in as well. But
Niggas don't think I'm from Houston, so I don't even know how to
you
how
just
to react to
different.
that comment.
You just different.
Niggas
in
have
your
always
own accord.
judged me.
You don't
Yeah.
have a Houston accent. That's probably what it is.
Look, man.
I didn't
you-
even
you-
know
you
you was
move
from
on.
Texas at all. Like I thought
Yeah.
you was
I
from
mean, what am I
somewhere
supposed
else.
to say?
And
I don't know.
You have a very
Say
you
nothing.
got a fluid accent, bro. You can be from wherever you
Wherever
want to be
you
from.
I don't know. I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying?
You don't sound like nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what does that even mean?
Like I'm from DC. I
Think
can't
about
say
my
nothing with an
existential
AR.
crisis within that.
I belong nowhere.
Right, what does that even mean?
No,
Like,
it's not
You
the
belong
end
to
all be
yourself,
all.
bro.
Yeah, it's
What does
just,
that
it's
mean?
just,
You belong
it's
to
the way you
yourself.
talk. You know what I'm saying?
what does that even mean? I
That's a
don't
good
even
place.
know.
That's a good place to be.
Is it,
It
though?
means you're versatile.
Niggas
yeah.
don't make you feel that way.
No,
It's-
don't worry
it's-
about
it's-
how
yeah,
other people
that,
make you
them the niggas
feel.
that's
Be
probably
how
got
I
like
feel.
street
Yeah,
backgrounds.
you know what I'm saying?
That's the only place
they
where that
mad
shit
at you
count
'cause
at.
you can maneuver, and they can't. They stuck in a box.
Yeah, you can articulate words and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
You don't really sound like you from
You know-
wherever it's from, but that's a good thing though, because like the point is to not fully, you know what I'm saying?
But
I don't know, man. It's
speaking
just,
on
it's
your
a complex, bro.
it is.
Yeah, you hurt. You so hurt about that. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because there's nothing you can
get the
do
same,
about
I
it.
get the same
Right.
thing though. People ask me if I'm from Cali all the time. They like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Houston. Like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
People
Your
think you
accent
from
is
the
there,
Bay?
but yours is
Do
like,
people think you from
Yours
the
is
Bay or do
refined.
people think you from LA? What part of Cali? Because that's important.
They never specify. They just always ask me if I'm from the West Coast.
I
If
can
you
see
was
the
to
Bay,
be from the West
but
Coast,
just
you'll
from
be
visual
from the
though.
Bay.
Once you
Oh.
start talking, you sound like you're from the South.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts,
you know.
facts.
Visually,
Uh,
you could be from the Bay for real, for real.
Right,
Yeah.
facts.
Like, you look like you ride bikes and shit.
I mean, I kick push on a skateboard, but
Right, there you go.
but yeah, but I think as far as Houston is concerned, I think I take pride from a Houston aspect of us just kind of doing our own thing, you know, and we do a good job of like being true to ourselves. Like, if you are a native Houstonian and you from here and you grew up listening to the culture,
You gonna be a
and
Houston nigga.
you just that's
Regardless,
what it's
regardless of how you sound,
gonna be, you know.
you a Houston nigga.
You a- hey.
That's it. You just answered the question. There, 'cause,
And
yeah.
and so when it comes to people moving into your sector and trying to change that, you know, there's gonna be some. It's not a conflict, but
Niggas not fucking with it.
they not fucking with it, and they gonna find a way to preserve it. They're gonna find a way
it's
to say
removed from a
no.
lot of ego. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
East
saying.
Coast, West Coast is very egotistic.
We don't care. We not trying to keep
I
up
don't
with
think the
nobody.
Bay-
We just doing our. we
It's
just
like
doing our
I've been
thing.
to the Bay a couple
The
times.
Bay got
It's
a lot
always
of they
been
make
love.
it's
It's
love.
all. I don't think it's
Yeah,
ego with
fact.
them. I think the sister area to Houston is literally the Bay Area.
Oh yeah, no, people say that. That's like a
Like
thing.
them niggas are like,
I've heard that several times.
bro. It's like it's
the car
just
cultures link up.
it's
all that.
just cool. Like
Yeah.
it's just cool. Every time I met, like I'm pretty sure there's niggas out there on some shiesty shit. Pretty sure
Yeah,
there's
it's
niggas
that
out
way
there.
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like every time I
The
pull up
overall
there,
culture is love.
it's like they fuck with me, I fuck with it.
Bro, I'm
Like,
trying to tell you that's not common.
It's not common.
the
Y'all,
upper-
do DC have a sister city? Would y'all have a sister city?
No, we the
Y'all
capital.
Y'all
We
the
not even a
capital.
state.
That's how y'all
We
feel.
not
Niggas don't even
we
think about
not even a
capital.
state. We not even a state. Like
Y'all
we
not
don't
a-
go by y'all laws.
It's like y'all
Like-
Providence.
Nah,
what are
we a
y'all?
district.
actually?
We a district of Columbia. Yeah, we
This the
just capital.
Casamigos.
Of the
It's so
British
sweet.
country.
If you was in high school in DC, right? If I wanted to come to school,
I know
at
you're not a
TSU,
state, but I don't know what a district
I
is.
get, I get to pay in-state tuition at TSU because I'm not a state. So once I go to school there, that's when
That's
I'm
hard.
at. That's
That's hard.
everywhere. But
Honestly,
the
bro,
downside is like niggas go to jail but get sent everywhere. 'cause we're
Honestly,
in
if you was like if you went to TSU, you would have had fun.
prison. I'm sure.
In '08, TSU was lit. Like,
That's where you went.
hey yo, I know Priscilla Slade was fucking with the money, but shout out Priscilla Slade.
Man.
She had
Priscilla Sway.
the city like TSU was lit. Like we still had the frat trees, and it was like, you know what I'm saying, niggas just showing up to TSU just to
It was
show
that
up.
was the time of outside for real. It was like the last of the outside days before digital shit really
Yeah,
started
like
taking
Twitter
off.
was new.
Yeah, fact.
Twitter was new. Obama wasn't president yet.
Yeah, not at all.
It was like my first time
See,
voting.
DC was still rocking that 0809. DC, we
Yeah.
had our own thing. We had a go-go. We had a parade we used to throw.
Yeah.
The carnival went up all down.
That sounds cool as fuck.
And it's like, we had it. You dig what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But with all the ego and money going on, somewhere along the lines, whoever was like, whatever, the new thing was to just get the bread.
Yeah.
Once get the bread became the thing, the rest of it kind of started falling off. We ain't got no new go-go bands. Like, we got old ones who still rocking, you dig what I'm saying? But, like, ain't no new ones. And the
Yeah.
So
thing
what
ain't gonna
happened
be.
to the go-go culture and the
He
whole
said it's
culture?
dead. He told me it's dead.
Bro, I just told you, it's no new ones. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you go into a go-go, it's because you already was into it. Like, you was outside, you know what it is. It's not like it's a new song dropping from this new band, and it's not at the height like it was when it
That's
was
a very
gone.
specific.
You know what I'm saying? When I say it was like
But that's like
thousands,
screw though.
like okay, put it like this: we come out when it's time to fight for it. Like we had this store, like a Metro PCS store, and they used to play music all the time. They play go-go, they play the culture, all of that, right? And after it got gentrified, it was these new people across the street who was complaining about the music and trying to get the whole place shut down and bought out. And it was like a big little protest. Not big little protest, it was a big protest. And we called it Mochella, long story short. Niggas brought the dirt bikes out, 100 deep. Niggas brought the bands out. They was playing go-go. Everybody was all in the
Yo,
street.
you gotta go
all
back and
that.
do that shit, bro. Like this.
Yeah, fact.
So some chill is gonna be cool. Thank you for it. Thank
No
you,
problem.
Thank you, Chili, because I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this before. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you, Miss Nigga, because my nigga life would have been somewhere else without you, which means this wouldn't
Yeah,
have happened.
fact. Big fact. Shout out to
And
Nick.
he tell me this.
all the time. I'm telling you.
His phone wallpaper is you.
Okay.
And as a
Yeah.
nigga who not married, I was like, what's up with that? But then I'm like, he
That's
married.
real.
And I'm like, damn, what does it mean to be married?
like shit. Like how does it
You know what I'm saying?
feel? So want to have your involvement. I get that.
Yeah.
So,
a
but
different place.
you should like.
Because for those who know, I was a different nigga.
Right.
My
My
nigga.
nigga, you know, my nigga.
Very.
We've evolved.
But you need to do that. You need to do Marcella. You can't call it Marcella because like Coachella.
No. That's what we did.
They started
It
suing
already happened.
niggas. They started suing niggas about that shit because it
Yeah,
was
you
somebody
can't
in
sue us.
Africa did that shit.
That's cool. We had a Mochella and it was real.
Nah, but you do it, but don't call
Yeah,
it
yeah,
Marcella.
okay, I got you. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but you do it though.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring.
Because I want to
wanna
pull up to
all
that. Because like all I was thinking about the East Coast, all I've been like. A
It's
couple
niggas
East
fighting
Coast
to keep
girlfriends
it.
or
Like,
whatever.
don't get me wrong, it's people fighting to keep it, but like
Right,
we
right.
all pushing 30 plus at this point. You
Nah,
might know
it
a
don't
little
matter
bit.
though. It
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
matter
Like
though.
the most of the people who gotta need the energy to keep that going, like
Let me say this though.
It don't
Let
matter.
me say
If
this,
you're a
though.
creative, you got the energy because that's all you
you know,
doing.
fact,
Right.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Like,
talking
you're not
about-
like a nigga.
If
like,
you go to DC and you look around, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Let me say this though, because you know, at the end of the day, culture, the root of the culture is always, you know, it exists. It's gonna be.
Yeah, facts. The life
It's
is
somebody
there.
who's gonna help keep it alive. You
Yeah.
know, because even with Houston screw culture, you know, it's been adapted.
Like it ain't even
It's-
new niggas doing screw. Like it ain't new Houston nigga. Like
It's people from different areas and
they just taking screw. But if it
So
wasn't for like niggas like Candlestick and like
Right.
OG Ron C and
trying
like,
to know who are really
keep
keeping
making
it.
screw with like mainstream niggas, then like
That's
screw,
new still though.
screw wouldn't even
Like
be
Candlestick
like
is dropping new albums, Chop Not Slop.
yeah,
all
but
the
it's
time.
like if you come
I
through,
personally listen to most of them.
if you come through and you like find like young go talent niggas,
It's gonna be that's
It's-
my
that's
point.
what I'm
It's
saying.
gonna be
It's
it's
like-
gonna be people who appreciate or who tap into the go-go culture.
Yeah.
We
and they gonna
need
be
y'all,
like,
honestly.
we need to bring this back.
we need every section of America that has unique black
Yeah,
culture
absolutely.
to be unique black culture so that
Be what
other
it
black
is.
That's what they
culture
need
can
to
go
hear
to
right
that
there.
shit.
That's it. That's what I was.
Right.
Yeah.
We need that shit,
Right.
bro. Like
Yeah, I agree
we truly
completely.
need that shit. Like
It's not dead. It may be taking a hiatus. There may be people who don't.
Yeah, all right.
but
I
it's
can live
definitely
with
gotta
right
be
now.
like
I
a
can live
nigga
with
with a
that.
flag, like yo,
But-
bro, boom, this
Yeah.
my city, nigga. This
Because I feel like we had to take back screw culture after it got pimped out.
Drake and Harden, bro.
Yeah, hey,
Oh,
listen.
time out. So wait, so this is the second.
Drake and James Harden, bro.
They
He
pimped
spent
it out.
two-
Let me
Pump myself up some more. Thank you. I'm
That's my cup.
He's
By the
I
way,
got you. I got you.
Bloods explaining to me what they did to the city. I'm talking about. He was like, bro, they came out here. And so hold on, just hold the story till we
Let
start
me ask
recording
you-
again.
Tell the story.
no.
Wait, now
I
hold on, we
no.
gotta start recording again.
Wait,
All
can
right,
I
all right,
delete those photos that we took out here?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I need to know, like Tyler, how do you feel about Drake?
Yo.
How do you feel? I want to know. I want to know. This is the conversation
Yeah, no
that
bullshit.
I
This
need
is
to
a
have.
conversation niggas need to
I
have.
need to have. I
Oh,
need to have
that's
this
right.
because I.
Can I
by
say
no
how I feel
means-
about Drake?
Yes, please. Tell
All
me.
right, so look, he makes
Just
great.
wait till the
he
game.
ma- all right.
Okay,
All
we
right.
gonna wait. We gonna wait.
I'm just saying he's an outsider. I'm gonna start
He's
with
an
that.
outsider.
He's an outsider, bro.
He's an outsider.
Look, that's what it is. And not only is he
Trying
outside,
to play inner up.
it must be
Every time I see young niggas out of school, I'm like,
it must be 4 o'clock.
they literally the future.
Yeah.
Like, we the present right now. We like we're literally the present right now. Them niggas the future.
That-
Little niggas
Told
got a
you.
future, bro, and it's important when you look at them niggas that you don't like. Look
Yeah,
down at
I got
them
like
niggas.
4 nephews and shit.
You just
They-
gotta
they
say
all
what's up to the
teenagers
niggas.
now.
You do.
Man.
And you gotta
You gotta be like,
respect
"What's up,
the
little
place
nigga?
that they at
What's up,
in
little
their
nigga?"
life.
Mhm.
Cause if you was them, they
Right.
looking at you a certain type of way.
Right, right,
And they
right.
like, he
Video
don't
stuff, too.
understand,
Yeah.
right?
Right, right,
And you
right.
looking at them like you on some other shit.
Oh,
that-
Right? I don't even know. You
I don't-
unpredictable. You unpredictable.
It's like the young nigga tried to sell us some J's the other day.
Right.
Look at them.
Nah, but he was wearing all white though. I don't trust no nigga wearing all white.
On a
I don't
regular
go to
just-
all white parties. I ain't never been. I would never go.
Oh,
Why? He right though.
Why?
He right.
What is that
It's
about?
a-
Why
it's
you having an
suspect.
all white party?
It's suspect.
That's weird.
You
Why
know?
you having an why are you having an all color party? That's weird.
any color. The moment we got to be all in unison for
even
your
even
celebration,
even
it's been
gender
strange.
reveals are neutral. Niggas don't know.
Whoever started that shit should stop. Yeah.
Gender reveals are cool, bro. It's cool.
Nah,
Niggas take it to the further extent, but if everybody
Nah,
want to know
bro.
what you
I'm
have,
not trying to be in this joint. Y'all got a giant dildo strapped to a
no,
baby.
that's weird. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
That's
weird.
weird. My nigga didn't do that. My nigga didn't do that.
All right.
So look.
Like they just be taking that shit too.
My
That's
nigga
like
do
the
that.
it's not food thing. You ever see that shit where it's like
No.
wax and it look like food, but it's
He
not?
gets
It's a
upset about
candy.
that on
Bro, that's
TikTok every
stupid.
time.
That's such a waste.
Oh, what? Exactly. Oh,
So it's like, say for instance, you got
You
collard
rolling?
greens.
We going? All right, cool.
Say for
cool.
instance, it's like collard greens. Somebody will have wax collard greens that look like collard greens.
oh, I don't like that.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about the cake.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't like
that's
that
what
shit.
That's
But nah, but
So
like
wait.
gender reveals
Hold
are
on, hold
done
on.
in
We
taste.
starting with
It's
Drake.
great.
Or was we starting with
We can go
with
with
Drake.
James,
Let's
James
get
Harden
into
and
it.
whatchamacallit?
No, we talking about Drake.
Oh,
'Cause
I mean, so me
Drake
heavily
and James,
influenced
Drake
Houston
and
culture.
James
So,
Harden.
so
has-
basically, hold on.
They've had an impact on the.
they've
Houston culture.
gentrified Houston
They,
culture.
yeah.
Black
Them
Houston
two
culture.
alone.
They did.
Bro, they had so much influence.
They had
Gotcha.
so much influence.
I don't recall
Okay,
hearing
so
this
let
when
me-
T-Mac was
Okay,
here.
let me ask
Nah,
you though.
it definitely
how
wasn't that
How did
loud.
you feel about Drake when he first came on the
I
scene?
love Drake.
Right.
I love
Okay.
As a musician or in Houston?
you, like,
As a musician.
Okay, gotcha.
Just because why? Why was you?
I heard
He gave me a place to be in my.
I heard
my
comeback
own.
season. And
That's what
comeback
I like.
season was really cool. It was like a
It was
nigga.
different.
It was. I mean, it wasn't different, but it was like a nigga who can rap and a nigga can make slow songs.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
he kinda-
versatility within
Man.
the nigga.
Exactly.
It was
right.
versatility within the nigga. Like I was a nigga who listened to.
Did you see him on Degrassi first too?
Nah, never.
wasn't watching
But
Degrassi
then I saw
at
it.
all.
But then I saw it.
Just
I saw it.
ask because that makes a difference.
Yeah, it does make a difference. I saw it afterwards, and I thought
Mhm.
that it was funny, and then I thought that it was cool because he was still referencing it.
Yeah, he was rapping on it.
I just think that
Yeah, he was rapping on
he was still talking
He was
about how
always
he's
rapping
trying to
low-key.
detach from that, and like I was,
He was
he
still
wa-
Aubrey Graham.
yeah, he was.
the curly Jufro.
He was still like, yo, I'm detaching from this, and it was literally
Yeah.
He's finding himself.
I'm Drake now. I got a haircut. I'm
his-
part of my shit.
Right.
I
his
told you
life,
right now.
his rap life is literally like, yo, I'm from Canada. These niggas ain't gonna accept me like that. Niggas gonna have to accept me because I'm good with music and I'm linked up to Lil Wayne, who's the biggest nigga in their situation.
Right.
And then from there, it's like, yo, I'm out here fucking with these hoes, and because I'm Canadian, I bring a different vibe, so they
Right.
niggas hate me. And I'm getting bigger because I'm coming through with some creative shit. And now Kanye popping, so now he fucking with me. And now this is the wave.
This is the
And now I'm
wave.
dealing with the hate.
And now
All
I'm
that's
dealing with
cool. Take little whoop. It's like all I feel is that, you know what I'm saying, somebody else from Houston, bro, should have just, you know, preserved what the Houston shit was outside of this nigga.
Man,
Because it wasn't.
I have to say
And
this.
it's like rap a lot niggas be
Houston
like shutting
culture-
niggas down.
So hold on. You
And
know,
I don't like
I
that
just
shit.
realized something. Who Drake
but-
is to y'all is who Wale is to DC.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
said Wale from
Really?
Maryland
Maryland.
from DC.
Oh he. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
And how do y'all? And I've
in my
heard
opinion,
that there's
he
a,
gentrified DC and made us. He's
right
the
because y'all
reason we
don't
could
really
go
fuck
into
with Maryland.
DMV.
Y'all don't really
No, it's not that
claim.
we
Y'all
don't.
don't
No.
claim.
It's that we all individuals. Like if you think about rap music in the 09, 220, whatever, it's like they say DC and then they say Virginia, then they move on. Then they'll say Baltimore or then they'll say Philly, but they don't say Maryland because PG Maryland is a whole different.
It's a whole different section.
Yeah, Baltimore is Baltimore. Like it's
Okay.
Maryland technically, but nah. Like
Okay.
Baltimore is its own thing. All right, I'm not gonna hop on it. My bad.
She salty.
She from- my
she
wife
from
from
Baltimore. But you from Baltimore though. So hey.
go on it. What is
DC and Baltimore had more of a beef than DC and PG, but it's like we wasn't. It's kind of like when you tell a New York nigga that New Jersey niggas and New York niggas are the same. Like, of course it's right
They-
there, but
It's
like,
like-
they
it's
still
like
different.
you go
It's like
home
it-
at the end of the day.
Right.
He's pretty much saying like if a nigga came
Yeah,
out
south
of
side and
Austin,
north side of Houston.
he
is
said if a
two
nigga came
different
out of
cultures.
Austin and the nigga was like, yo, Austin, Dallas, Houston, it's the same.
Right, nah.
Exactly.
It's
That's,
not-
that's
So
what
that's
Wale
Wale.
did.
Wale
now,
from Austin.
After
Right.
he come
But
out,
we had Drake that came from an entirely different.
Which is
like,
worse.
he ain't-
Yeah.
Which is worse.
He's from
it's
I've
not
never
even
been
close.
to Canada.
You can't even, yeah.
Even with my passport, I didn't go to Canada. I went to
So-
Italy.
Man,
I didn't go to
and I
Canada.
might-
So
and I
how
might
did
be-
the subterfuge happen? Did he get in through women or what?
Nah, rap a
He
lot.
came in through Rap a Lot.
Rap a
Right,
Lot.
J.D. Red, the whole situation.
No, he came through. No,
They from
Rap a
here.
lot.
Rap a
Rap
Lot
a lot.
Records.
Rap a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah, they
owns.
from here.
Rap a lot
That's
owns
definitely
the
how that
strip clubs.
happened.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody's.
They
But
had
no,
the
but it's
move.
Rap a
They had
lot
the-
though.
They had the network, the
It's Rap a
connection.
Lot.
They put
It's
him
Rap
in the
a Lot.
right environment.
Rap a lot is a huge Houston
Entity.
influence,
That's the
and it's
entity
cool.
of its own.
But I wish they would let other niggas be who they are and grow so
But-
that we can be wide as a Houston base.
I will say
Because it should be like 12 Houston niggas that have made Drake like music and have been on like Drake.
but nobody was really. This is the thing. People wasn't really making different sounds. You know, like they was.
Also a question: do y'all think that Drake steals other people's sound?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, he's
He's from Canada. I don't know what Toronto
I
music.
feel like, yeah.
I listened to
Only
because
person
I was
I know
a
from
because
Canada
I
is
was a
Mac
fan
DeMarco.
from DJ Wally Sparks. I listened to DJ. Do you know?
I don't.
DJ Wally Sparks is a DJ. Look up his music. Hip hop shit. Y'all don't know. I used to listen to all types of. DJ Wally Sparks put out a.
I probably know the song if you play.
You know DJ. Just look up DJ Wally Sparks. You know his mixtapes, bro.
I gotta
If
do
you
it
was
now.
a Dat Piff nigga,
Yeah.
then you a DJ Wally Sparks nigga.
I was that big, but I ain't never.
I'm really only expecting him to know. So you know, but DJ Wally Sparks put out hella mixtapes. And so like, all right, there was a nigga from Canada named Cardinal. All right, you know.
Oh yeah, he the one that you wouldn't know. This is some nigga shit.
Alright.
But no,
Some
for
nigga
real.
shit.
Okay, he did the A-Ball and MJG out.
Oh,
Okay.
That's very.
I know who that is.
Man, that's the A-Ball and
really?
MJG.
I know who that is.
Yeah, you know who it is. But I'm saying
I'm gonna come back to my. I'm
To
gonna come
listen
back.
to
I'm gonna
the
come
album,
back to
know
my
what it
point.
is.
But
Right.
I was on that shit. Future came out. I'm gonna jam the South.
That's a big jump.
Nah, bro, I'm from the South. I've been waiting for niggas from the South.
yeah.
Facts.
Before then, I had to
Facts.
jam niggas from the Midwest, East, and up because
Yeah.
it's like where I'm gonna get my shit from.
Yeah,
Like
unless
California
you
is
was
like
swinging and bouncing with the gig.
California is a dream to niggas. You know what I mean? Like it's a dream to niggas. So it's like I'm not about to listen to LA niggas without being in California. So Wally Sparks put out a nigga like Cardinal Official. And he
Okay.
was just a random Canadian nigga from Toronto, but he ain't make Toronto seem fly.
Nobody
you know what
does.
I'm saying? Nobody does except Drake. But it's like this is
The
how
best thing about Toronto is just how mixed racy it is. Like you got
man,
all
I
types
gotta
of-
go now.
Yeah.
I need to go to their carnival. Like I was thinking
Yeah.
about places that I would live outside of like America, 'cause I don't really like America like that. Everywhere is pretty much the same. There's some differences, but it's
Like,
pretty much
for
the
me,
same.
it's just about the people. In certain lands,
I would live in the Bay Area,
I'd probably live in the tropics somewhere.
but outside of America, I'll probably go to Toronto because I still want some like
You
I
ready
like
for
what-
big coats?
I like huh?
You ready for big coats?
Yeah. Hey, give me a big coat. Give me a big coat.
All right.
Give me a big coat.
If you go, I got an Eddie.
Give me a big coat. I'm like, dude,
You can't. There's no use for big coats down here. As a
Yeah,
East Coast
not
nigga,
at
I'm
all.
so upset.
give me a big
I
coat.
got, I got a fur Eddie Bauer. I can't do nothing with it. Got the little
That's
fur
it.
on the hood and shit. Can't
Right.
do nothing with that.
I'm like this.
So bad.
Man, it's a trench too.
And even if you
Man.
wear it on
Like
a cold
this.
day, people looking at you like, why you got
Oh
that
yeah, they
coat?
definitely did. I wore it one time. They was like, "That this nigga out on a coat."
They was looking at us like we was crazy. Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't y'all hot?
Right.
No,
Ain't y'all
it's
hot?
cold.
Because you're
It
going
was
to take it
cold
off
that
in the
day.
afternoon.
Right.
Fact. Yeah, that morning it was cold. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like I like East Coast women though. I like East Coast women. I like
So
West
you like
Coast
them
women
aggressive?
It's a
too.
mentality.
You like them? Yeah, you like them aggressive.
I like them. I like women who feel like they're independent,
Yeah,
with me or without me.
it's more aggressive on the East Coast.
Because
though.
it's
Even
like-
if even
I don't
if
like the
you're
aggressive
You
independent,
gotta
part.
get it.
Y'all got hospitality and shit.
Yeah, that's
We're
cool
more
though.
catering.
Yeah,
Which
facts.
is great. Which is great.
East Coast Jones may not
Which
be
is
as
great.
bad.
Which is great.
They gonna
which
keep
is
you on
great.
your shit. That's probably why you like them.
I like that.
Yeah, they
I
gonna
like,
keep you
I like to
sharp.
keep me on my
That's
shit.
the type.
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, I gotta stay on my shit.
Like New York or
New York is pretty
East,
good.
I'm just saying East Coast.
East
The whole.
Coast,
This, all right, I'm gonna break down the.
It's
differences
like
for
it
you,
was the
though.
girl from
Look,
Chicago. I should have fucked
That's
with.
Midwest.
I should have fucked
yeah,
with her.
that's Midwest.
I feel like Midwest it's still more East Coast than Houston. Than
Nah,
New
Houston a
Orleans.
little more east. Cause if you go straight up, I don't even think you hit Chicago for real.
No, nah, bro. We're central too, but just in mentality, we're a southern mentality.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
It's not a up north mentality at all.
No.
Cause the East. I'm about to say East Coast women just they need security a whole lot, so they gonna make sure whatever they
Every
fit
woman
with
needs
is gonna
security.
keep you. Yeah, but
Every woman needs security.
a Southern woman is more understanding and nurturing to that.
Nah, every
East Coast
woman.
women is just they not as nurturing.
Southern women just not gonna cuss you out off the rip.
Not off the rip.
Yeah,
They'll
right.
cuss you out.
It
They gonna be
takes.
It takes
understanding
some
first.
breathe.
They
Yeah.
gonna try to understand why they need to cuss
We're-
you out
we're-
in a
we're
full
more patient.
Tired.
They more patient,
With
but
East
they
Coast Jones just gonna be like, shit.
You push
know,
us to the brink and then
Yeah.
you'll get it.
every
you
woman
know?
wants security.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
No,
East Coast
no.
women on brink.
Security.
And the further up you go, the more it is. So
The
like,
more
if
it
you-
is,
if you
yeah.
start in DC, you cool.
I fuck with them though.
They decent. Then if you hit like Baltimore, Philly, get more aggressive, get a little duffy. Then you get to New York and get real. Like some of them jumps just grew up with fathers
I
and
feel
brothers.
like-
so they willing to fight you.
But I feel like the East Coast.
And then if you hit Boston, they definitely willing to fight you. Boston Jones is punching you in the face. No
Alright, so
questions asked.
like, I you know, I can't say nothing about that. But
Yeah, they swing.
for myself and my temperament,
blade under the
I feel
sometimes.
like even if a woman isn't from the East Coast or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
She
I'm
gotta have
not
it.
sure how it is for women in the South, but as long as you're like an individual to where, because at times I'm not gonna talk to you. I would say it'd probably be like a couple days out the week. If I'm fucking with you like specifically, and let's say there's like 3 days out the week, you feel me? I'll send you a text rather than call you and talk to you. You know what I mean? In my history of
That works better with East Coast jump.
right.
Yeah. 'cause
In
they not tripping out.
my history of like
Yeah.
women in the
They
South,
actually expect you to be that type of thing. Like
Right,
anything
right,
more
right.
than that is
Right,
like,
it's
I'm
doing
on the
too
move.
much.
I don't got time to
Yeah,
talk
it's
to you
doing
like
too
that.
much.
Why you
Yeah,
acting soft?
right.
Yeah.
So like you know what I'm saying. So like if I call a girl 2 days out the week and then I may see her one day, that's great for her. That works. For me, I like just through my experience, it's like only women outside of Houston is cool with that. Any woman from the South has been like, you
expect
don't hit
more.
me up enough.
You're not
Yeah.
polite, sir. That's rude.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
I don't think I
It's
think I'm
rude,
polite. I
Man,
think I'm polite.
you know, and I can speak on
You
that.
polite over
know,
where
as a
I'm
woman
from, but
from-
down here, as like dealing with both, and then yeah, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you
No,
off,
it's
but
fine.
like, man, it's a big difference.
It's
Like
a
I can get
difference.
away with a lot more because they don't even want all that over there, but down
Yeah.
here, there's more expected of.
Man, I grew up before.
Like if that nigga
Like-
ain't living there, at least help you change your tire. Why are you even dealing with him? Type shit down.
Yeah.
East Coast Joe might change her own tire.
Nah, I'm gonna change a woman time from the South.
Wait, did
I'ma
you
change her
grow
time.
up on the phone with your
Yeah,
girlfriends?
I was on the
you
phone.
You was caking.
I was on the phone.
You was caking.
I was on the phone as a child.
What is a child? Like you was 14, 15 years old?
Yeah. It's like there was less things on the line. As an adult, every decision I make is so important. Every
I feel like it's
decision.
always that way, but I get what you're saying.
But as a
Well,
kid, you're not
you're not thinking
cognizant
about all
of
that.
it. You're not
But-
cognizant.
Yeah.
You're not
All I'm
cognizant
saying
of
is-
how this one day affects my next 3 years.
Fact.
As an adult, you're like, damn, I wasted a day. How will
Yeah,
I feel
that's
at 40?
That's entirely different. That's entirely different.
You're like,
But
damn.
I guess what I'm saying is when you are that,
like, damn.
I can
You
only
know what I'm
imagine
saying?
like being on the East Coast or being in a different environment where you have more of a hustle mentality.
Yeah,
You
facts.
know, you
The
have a
survival thing is the
mindset
whole
of like,
thing, yeah.
okay, I gotta get it, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know, you have different responsibilities.
All right, that's cool. That's still at least 30 minutes to an hour.
You got different responsibilities in your household. You know, but in the South, you know, it's different. You
Yeah,
know, like
facts.
you got.
You really supposed to get married to the first girl you meet in the South. Really.
No, this is the one thing I
Really,
realized.
really.
This is something that
Y'all
only
can break
Southern
up as
niggas-
many times y'all want to,
I-
but y'all
they
supposed
say
to.
it and
I
they
don't
mean
know
it.
about that.
Bro, I was chilling, right? And this when I was in the
Okay.
military and shit. So I'm chilling with all, everybody I
Everybody
ended up
want
cool
more?
with was from the South. I can
I
take a
still
little
got a
yeah.
cup full.
I got like a little. It's not even a little. I'm well. I'm cool.
Alright, that's a bad.
It was because you remember I had the hers entire.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, look,
He pulled so much.
what was I saying?
I feel like I drank the rest of my cup.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
looked
right.
down and I still
So
had
everybody
more.
I was cool with was from the South mostly. That's just who I attracted at the time. These niggas was crazy. In the way that I'm saying, like, South niggas will look at a junk and be like, I'm gonna get her pregnant and mean it.
Man, that's
mean it.
everywhere, bro.
No,
Like,
it's not. We
You know how
all-
many
we
Instagram
joking.
chicks that got like a kid but no father on the shit?
But
It's
no,
half the
listen,
chicks.
listen. Y'all
That's
mean
half
it
the
differently.
chicks,
When the
man.
East
Man.
Coast niggas say, man, he just saying like I might bust in that joint and get her a plan B. Like that's what he's saying. But if somebody from down south say
That
he
needs to be a
means-
study.
He means she is so attractive to me.
That
I
needs
want
to
her
be-
in my life forever.
That needs to be a study.
And I'm just trying to,
That's just
make
niggas.
a pretty baby.
First off, it's
and
fucked
do
up,
it.
but because it's niggas trapped
just
in
listening
women.
at this
It's niggas
point.
trapped in women. It's not cool. We don't condone it. We talking about how we don't
Just
condone it.
listening.
But I think that needs to be a survey, bro, because literally,
Bruh, I've
literally
met
every, literally
I
so
need
many
to be
places,
other types
bro.
of South niggas, I guess, because man, everyone I met means it. And
There's
they mean
so
that
there's
shit
so
deep.
many other places, bro.
To a point where like niggas will full on have a whole like 3-year plan after they see her and be like, nigga.
There's so many there's so
That shit
many
deep.
How we
women.
go from talking about Drake to
Because he has the
happened.
child from a porn star lady, and it all
Yeah.
all connects.
The toxins
It all connects.
It all connects.
It all connects.
It all
Look at
connects.
that.
It's really about
Alright, that's-
the
that's
decision
that.
that man made and shit like that. You feel me? The decision that you take, the
Well,
the maturity, man.
there is
you
a
know,
difference
mentality.
between East Coast, South. I mean,
I
obviously,
think that needs to
you
be.
know,
I think that needs to be like a
obviously.
survey, like an
there's a
actual
difference
study,
between
bro.
North side and South
Bro, y'all
side.
have
It
y'all
is,
have more
but-
of a mindset for like, I don't want to call it settling down because I hate that term, but you get what I mean when I say it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas will see houses and families and shit. Nigga, we in
But how-
apartments,
but
we
how
have
many-
yards, nigga.
Right, it's a
How-
difference. It's a
how-
Yeah,
difference.
like,
how
niggas think about
many-
kids. I ain't trying
Right.
to have this nigga on this fence in front
Right,
of my door.
we
Like,
grow
the
up in homes.
You
we
have-
expect that
Yeah,
as a tradition.
facts. That's
You
what's
have-
To grow
on.
up with homes and families.
So
and
so
such
when
and
we
such.
in this fucking 20-story joint taking the steps, we ain't trying to have nobody that's walking.
You
up
would
the
have
steps
to
with
do
us.
Right,
this
we ain't trying to
Carry
have
him
what?
more weight.
We ain't trying to have 8 kids.
Oh
You will
my
have
God.
to do. You will have to do a
Like,
study. You will have to
I
do
think-
a study
I think that
on
generation ended with
women
my
that are
grandparents. My
fine.
grandmother had 9 of them things.
Right. My daddy had 22 brothers and sisters.
That
But
is
they grew up in Alabama.
insane,
Alabama.
Was it like
bro.
farm? Was they on the farm?
What?
Was they on the
I-
farm?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Alabama.
She was like a field wife kind of thing. Like you need more hands for the farm.
Right,
so not to have
exactly,
kids.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
my
you had
grandmother
children.
was like that. She was from Virginia.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
And
insane.
so, but when you grow up with that mentality of having large families,
Yeah.
it just kind of transcends. It just evolves into that. You
I
know,
feel like you have to
mindset.
do a study.
I deleted
Let's study
everything.
Oh damn.
You have
Videos from today.
Oh cool.
Yeah.
So
You-
it's just gonna have to fade out. It don't even end.
you'll have to do a study on
Job
women who are
conservation.
attractive who have children by men from the South.
What?
Because on the gram,
What?
there's
Hold on, wait. Say it again.
Wait, yeah. That's
to,
what I'm
for
trying to say.
you to make me feel like niggas in the South are primarily trying to get women pregnant.
No, they mean it when they say it. Is all I'm saying.
I still need a study.
Future, your man Future. He saw Sierra and was like, bro.
It's
I'ma
like
still-
I don't
he was
I
like,
don't
"I'ma
know
still
where
be
Nick
toxic,
Cannon
but
is
she
from.
needs to have my
Where is
kid."
Nick Cannon from?
Where's
I don't
Nick?
know.
Nick Cannon got hella.
Where's the what? The gram?
Cannon-
Google. Somebody.
So we gonna
Somebody.
ignore the Future
Plant the
part?
seed
No, we
everywhere.
can say
How many
Future.
kids Future got?
He has less than Nick Cannon.
I think he only
He
got
does
like
have less
4,
than Nick Cannon,
4
I
or
think.
5.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I thought he had like 7.
I don't know.
I don't know.
thought
Less
he
than
had
Nick
like
Cannon though.
Nick Cannon
NBA
like
young
double-
boy has
Yeah,
less than Nick
Future got
Cannon.
7.
Oh, he got
I'm not saying he didn't. NBA young boy has less children than
This
Nick
is
Cannon.
hilarious.
Here.
No idea. It's the Casamigos.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not the Casamigos.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It's the spirits. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. That's why they call it the wine of spirits.
It's drink
We
chamber.
we not worried.
Right?
We not worried about the camera. That's it. We was having the same type of conversation before the camera. The camera came up. We got kind of
We was
tense.
talking about Houston culture. We started getting into Drake. And
All of
then
this
Drake
is in
evolved
Somehow,
into
somehow it went from Drake gentrifying the city and
Because
Raleigh
you was-
East Coast
gentrifying
women.
DC to
He
East
started
Coast
talking
women.
about how he preferred East Coast
Yeah.
women and then
The
turned East Coast
attitude,
bills.
the attitude, the
The
mentality,
mentality.
the
Right.
mentality. I
Right.
fuck with
So
individual
you
mentality.
altered the conversation.
I'm not upset with that.
No, that's a common thread.
But
if you have a
to-
long
to
conversation,
bring
with
it
them,
back-
it's
A common thread.
Yeah. If you
To
go
bring
through
it
all
back
the
to
different
Houston
things-
culture.
That's a common
To
thread.
bring
wait,
it back
wait,
to
hold
Houston
on.
culture.
I'm gonna use my phone to record the rest then.
That's
That
the
junk done.
It's
all
done?
The memory.
No battery.
Oh, okay.
No, the memory is gone.
Dump the
Okay.
memory and then put that hoe back up. Format. Dump the memory, put it back up. Fuck it.
But I don't have a hard drive. But
That hoe don't take a USB off the rip.
Yeah, it do, but like,
It do.
oh wait, yeah,
Not
yeah.
USB, but the
I know what
SD
you mean.
card.
Yeah. Just put it in the computer, drag it all into a folder, and then. Yeah.
Does it take the
Without it,
SD
start
card off
fresh.
the rip? Some joint, the newer joints don't take SD cards at all. You'll have
This
to
one take SD card.
Oh yeah, just dump that.
This is 2013. I've been rocking with this junk for a minute.
I had a joint, it finally died out, but Max
I
worried
forgot why I'm even on my phone. I'm looking at Nick.
to look for Nick Cannon's
Yeah, you were
kids.
supposed to look at
How
it.
many kids he
This
has?
shit just got me in an article about all these women. It don't even.
All right, you clean the articles, bro.
Damn.
Just search engine.
You know, and I'm gonna say this because I I'm trying to understand why Nick Cannon is so attractive in this way. Why he got so
He
many
got
kids.
bread, bro.
I was about to
Because
say,
of
you
rich.
find him attractive?
No, I
Or the
don't.
other women find him attractive?
They find him attractive.
Nick
He is
Cannon-
just a sperm bank.
He is
Yeah.
dirty as,
You know, just a sperm bank.
Hey,
I don't like the way that
just
sounds.
Unpopular
Why you
opinion.
got so
He's
many
living out
kids?
most black men's dream.
Nah, I don't want him
In
like
what
kids.
way?
Bro, I would populate an entire fucking continent if I could.
I don't want other
He said the
kids.
same thing. He said that he
Bruh,
wanted to go
oh
to a
my
sperm bank
God,
and different
and
kids.
yeah,
and
Just so
women
he
and
could
shit.
have,
Yeah.
you
Just
know,
keep it
I don't want
going.
that.
I
want
got strong
that.
genes and shit.
I don't want that.
This needs to keep going.
I want a couple. I just like. I would like. I would
Like, if I
like.
could go to
Very,
Italy,
very
At the
interesting.
most,
if I could turn
Let me
a
ask
quarter
you
of
as a
Italy
woman,
into
what does it
Oman.
feel like to, you know, like y'all, you don't have any children, right?
Shout out to Leah. Leah's shirt. I listen to Leah a lot.
Okay.
And my nigga was like, I was telling my niggas out.
Hold on, she was asking a question.
I'm alright. Can you remember your question as my little
Can,
small
can
rant?
I? Can I?
If you
Yes,
can't, go
as a
ahead.
woman.
I'm gonna remember my
I
rant.
was asking you because
As a
we were
woman.
talking about men wanting to repopulate. As women, how do we feel about giving birth to so many children? Like my grandmother had 21, 22 children. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is
Godspeed.
I got
insane.
cousins beyond my imagination out here that I don't even know.
I'm cool. with
That's
stuff
all I
like
want
that.
is
This
food.
new
He
economy
wanted a
and
whole
shit.
basketball team at
Listen,
first. I'm like, look, if
listen.
you want to get a
15
Before I
kids?
met her, my plan, bro, was to travel the globe and just have a rainbow. You know that little carpet you get?
I ain't never
I was
thought of
like,
that, bro.
Bro, I was
What carpet you get? What carpet?
the one in the elementary school with all the kids holding hands around the world.
Oh,
Every
okay.
ethnicity.
It's like honestly, bro, on some like I wouldn't even say it's odd, but like 4 kids for me max. My first kid would be like 5 years older than the rest of my kids because my first kid, if he's my son, he will be my best friend, and then everything else.
If I have a son first, I want to have a daughter at least 1 or 2 years behind. So he can
I know I'm gonna have a daughter. I know I'm gonna have a
I
daughter.
need him throwing them Jones for us.
I know I'm gonna have a daughter, and I feel like I know I'm gonna have a daughter because I don't know. I just feel too
Yeah, no, it's in a different.
emotionally intuitive to not have a daughter. I'm gonna have a daughter.
You think, huh?
Yes. Him having a daughter is gonna take him on a whole different road.
That's an experience.
That's an experience.
Yeah.
I'm not a hoe.
No.
Niggas usually say you gotta be a hoe to get a daughter.
If that's the
No,
case,
that's
bro,
not
I'm
what we're
having
talking about.
so
No,
many
that
daughters,
has
bro.
nothing to do
Yeah,
with it.
that-
I mean,
had all types of
that
shit
is
with it.
true.
Yeah.
That daughters will teach you
Yeah.
something if you were in that
Sons
life.
teach men more though.
If you were in that life,
I
it will
think
teach you
sons
something
teach
to
me
have a
more.
daughter.
I
But-
agree and disagree at the same time.
I think if
'Cause,
you
like-
if you already a dude who is tapped into your like
Your
who you
femi-
should
your
be as a
feminine-
man,
yeah.
then it's easy to teach your son to be a man.
It's easy to teach
Right.
your daughter too then.
But
I don't know.
But nah.
No.
I can just say I don't know
It's
because I'm
way
not a
different.
woman. I don't even
No,
know how
it's
it feels to
different.
be a woman. Like
Exactly.
the way I be thinking
You
about
have to
women
be tapped
compared to
into
how
your
women
feminine,
are.
the feminine side of yourself to
Yeah, I'm
understand what
there.
it
That's
feels
why it don't
like
matter
to.
to me.
I'm tapped into my feminine to where I feel like I'm gonna have a daughter for sure. So
I'ma have
I'm
a
not
son
even
first
tripping.
and then a
Like I'm not even tripping about when I'm gonna have a daughter. I'm gonna have a daughter.
It's gonna happen, right?
It's like I guess I'm gonna have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about like
yeah, that's
for me to be a man for a daughter. That's like I think the only reason why I should be like having a daughter is to show a daughter like
what it's like to have
to have a man,
a man in your life.
so that you
Yeah,
don't
that
even
is
have to
important.
like trip
Right.
My dad,
on.
he brought us flowers and stuff.
Right,
like on Valentine's
right.
Day.
That's your
Really got
that's
us
your
into,
example
like,
of what a
yeah.
man
That's my
should be
favorite
like
thing
a
that she had a
presence.
father, bro. It makes my life so much easier.
Bro,
Right.
yo.
You gotta think
There's a
about
difference when you
Shout
don't
out to the
have
dad.
it makes
Shout out to the
sense.
daddies. Shout out to the daddies.
Shout out to the
my
fathers
daddies.
actually, cause dads like
Yeah.
niggas got a dad, but
Yeah.
fathers.
Man.
Shout out to the men that was in the home.
Actually.
I got a homeboy who's in the home, and it's like it's so great. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so great. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like honestly, like I'm a nigga that'll have a daughter, but I feel like I want to have a son. The son will be my best friend, and then like the other kids will just be like I'm gonna fuck with them niggas, but it's not gonna be the same as like my first son. It's gonna like for my first son and my first daughter. It's gonna be like, look, man, this is like
No, I just deleted
the
video.
essence of me.
We had made a podcast.
Yeah.
The other two is like, look,
Should've
man,
The other two is like
this how you get it in.
So before we start,
So I'm the baby of 5, right?
Yeah.
I feel like my first 2 sisters were the
I'm the baby
example
of 4.
that was set.
And everybody was 7
And then
years
the rest
plus,
of us that came afterwards was like, okay, we got
Do what you do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Right.
look. This is.
But it also kind of felt like there was an expectation or a level that was kind of set by the first 2.
Yeah,
that's
but
my
the
family.
but
That's
the
my
first
family.
but the first 2 are like creating the thing.
They're creating the standard.
Yeah, but so
And-
like
and-
unless it's like oh, you know, your big sister is Serena Williams or your big brother is LeBron James.
But in essence,
Yeah, it is,
in retro,
Yeah,
in
facts.
essence, in each
He was the
family,
only child though.
there is
as a
So
parent,
it's a
though,
different thing.
it is a different thing. But
Yeah.
as a parent though, when you be like, look, bro, I already know. Like as a parent, I would think that you would already think about like, yo, she's this, and this is still the potential I have for them. They didn't meet it. With you, I know all the mistakes that I made in these moments.
But it's a different person.
It can be a different
It's a
person.
retry,
And you
but, like,
yourself,
the
you
lessons
yourself.
may not even apply sometimes. Like
Right,
this,
and
like
you
it may have
yourself
worked
are
for
at
this
a
one, but
different
not
place
this
in
one.
your life.
But you as because now you're in a
Because if I
managerial
stood by all my
position.
siblings, we 4 different people.
I feel like if you have
You have 4 siblings.
3. So I'm the youngest of 4, but everybody is at least 7 years or older than me. So my sister, 7 years older than me. My brother older than her is 10 years older than me, and the oldest one is 12 years. So everything I'm catching was off the.
Yeah.
But if you have like, this is how I'm gonna think. This is how I think. If I already have my single boy and my single girl, if I have a double of you in terms of female male, bro, it's just managerial experience from here. It's just like, look,
Well, wait, you forgetting that like you are millions of billions of years of people. So they may not come out like a you. They may come out like a your great whatever.
nah, but I'm
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
in terms of what I expect from them, in terms of how my expectations for them. It's like my whole life's work was to make my first boy my first girl. Now my second, third boy, girl, it's like, look, bro, I'm just gonna not do the fuck ups that I did with the other ones. It's
Yeah, the
literally
first one is like a test.
it's
Test.
Yeah.
but it's your most personal because it's your first one. I feel like your third and fourth one is like your least. It's like your least experimental. It's just like
I can
I was
agree
the
to
most
that, and I
experimental.
can agree because I have a sister. She's 13 years older than me, but my parents went through the first test of doing stuff with her and did actually things with me after
Right.
her.
Right.
Like everything that she didn't do, she came to me for. Like,
She's
learn
the
how to drive,
hypothesis.
learn how to do everything.
they're the hypothesis.
Yeah.
The other one is like, all right, theory's now in test.
Yeah.
Do the theory work? Theory works.
But I'm just letting you know, because I exist as that exceptional case to where none of that shit matters when this new one comes, bro. Like, I'm definitely the fucking different
I'm the baby
one.
of 5.
Man.
So
You're supposed to be the different one.
And then this
You're
is how you
supposed
know
to be
it
the
was like,
different one.
I
You're
got-
supposed to be.
The black
Right.
sheep of the bunch.
I am
That's
the
what
black
I am.
sheep of
I'm
my
the black
bunch.
You're
sheep.
supposed to
Yeah.
be.
I'm the black sheep of
You're
my
supposed to
bunch.
be because it's like
Yeah.
they already had the ones that they like
Yeah.
were on.
My birth was even different according to my mother. She said the first 2 was easy. Like she was eating a lollipop while she had one of them. And
That
then me and my
sounds
sister,
wild because I
So I was
think
born on the side of the road. So
that sounds
Yeah,
wild.
facts. I got stuck because my shoulders was too broad, so they knew I was
That's
gonna be
wild.
all bold and shit.
That's wild. I was
and
born.
then I was like 8 to 10 pounds, damn near.
damn,
Yeah, I was
you
big
came
as
out
fuck.
heavy.
Mhm.
I was born at like 3 p.m.
Same.
On like in the middle of the
What was
week.
that?
Like
I-
3.
This is very
I
interesting
was
to
born on
me.
a Thursday around
Yeah.
4.
Going
like-
on Wednesday.
Only because like just birthing has been it's a thing in my life right now. Like we're having out of the 5 of my siblings, my brother is having his baby for the first time. So
Hey,
it's gonna be a new baby in our family.
Oh, so that's the first like niece or nephew?
Yes.
Shout
Out
out
of
to
out
them.
of 5 of
Boy.
us,
Shout out to
it's a
them.
boy.
Hey,
So he's
wait till
so
they get
he's
old enough
taking
to
on the
smoke with you.
family
It's
name.
so much fun. You get to watch this little person
Right,
you
I'm
raised and grew up
excited.
with. You get to chill
I'm
and blow
excited.
shit.
I'm about to be
I
an
get to tell
auntie
you
for
all
real.
cool
I'm
shit.
I'm an auntie already to a lot of other
All
little
my
people.
nephews teenagers now.
But I'm
Being
about to be
an
auntie. So I'm excited for that. But there's something about, that experience of, what am I trying to say? What were we talking
Life,
about?
basically. You was talking about birthing.
Birthing.
Right?
Yeah, it's something about just that experience of like transitioning into.
A creator of life.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
I feel like I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Because it started with the question of how do we feel about women being the ones who have to keep giving birth, and then you was talking about how birthing keeps coming up,
And then
yeah,
the numbers.
folks about to have a baby.
What time we were born.
Man, I lost my whole train of thought.
It is what it is.
I lost
They got 2 minutes left.
But it's there. It's in
It's
my
there.
spirit.
It's in
It's
you.
in my
It's in you.
spirit.
It's
It's
in
time to
you.
be a
It's
auntie.
Casamigos.
and
Yep. Wait on the train.
Y'all gotta stop blaming on the Casamigos.
No.
Y'all doing what y'all
The
want to do.
Casamigos is definitely influencing this conversation. Okay?
I'm chilling.
Very much so.
I'm chilling. I'm bobbing.
So
That's why.
I'm here for it.
That's why.
I'm here for it. That's why I brought it. That's why I brought it. I wanted this conversation to be real and authentic.
Yeah, I fuck with
But no, like the just the nature of what we experience. Like none of us have kids. Like think about that.
I'm
Like
chilling.
really think about that. You ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. Ain't nobody here have
Shout
children.
out to God.
For reasons, you know.
Yeah.
But we do.
Don't
But,
laugh at
but
him.
also, you are the baby of your family.
Yeah.
I'm the baby.
You're the baby. I'm the baby.
That's funny.
And
Only
he's
child.
only.
and
So
you
he
were
the
the
baby
only
too.
fucking child.
Yes.
Nigga,
And look.
you were
bunch
the
of
only
aunts.
child.
Bunch of aunts.
That says a lot about you.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot
That's the
about you.
smell. That's the smell. It all
That's
That's
a
why
lot about you.
you
You're the
understand
only child.
everything now.
You the only child. Man, I'm curious about your life experience. Listen, I felt like I had to live up
Only
to the
children are
expectation of my older siblings. My both of
Really?
my oldest siblings are my sisters.
You have like overachievers in your family.
Not
and shit?
necessarily. Yes and no. They were
Very talented
We're very yes.
Gotcha.
No,
Very
okay.
talented.
So that's
very
why.
yeah. And
That's
I felt
cool.
like okay, I'm supposed to be like them.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
like being a
love my
part of a
parents.
royal family and wanting to play your part.
Wanting to play your fucking part.
Yeah.
Feeling like you need to live up to the expectation of whatever was laid.
Mm-hmm.
I had hella
Right.
younger cousins, and it's like after me, everybody has done something creative.
So you the youngest and the oldest. That's some funny shit.
It's like there is one. There's only
Best of
one.
both worlds. You
there's
got
only
all of the
one
first
cousin.
gifts.
There's
You got
only
all of
one older cousin
done.
than me, but she doesn't do anything
So you
creative.
can make sure it's in
But
that
after
folder
me,
and then delete
everybody
it from
has a
memory.
creative talent.
Memory card.
Everybody after you has a creative talent.
Yeah, like I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest grandson. The oldest granddaughter is like maybe 9 years older than me,
Older than you?
It's,
Yeah.
it's not
Okay.
showing the
but she doesn't have a creative talent.
Okay.
And I was like the first one with the
It's
creative
still
talent.
downloading it, so you good.
So
And then
I
after you-
shouldn't eject
Everybody
you?
has a creative talent in some sort, whether
No.
they work on it or
You
not.
got like 2 more minutes.
But it's only I have a family really full of women. Like I only have my immediate family. There's only
Hey,
3
bro, I
of
don't know
us.
how you do that, to be honest. Probably because you grew up in it, but her family is full of women, bro, and I swear to God.
Her family's full of
Bro,
women.
you just
women.
like man,
Full of
you
women.
I'm
just,
talking about,
Really?
bro, like, I'm talking about, and they nice, all of them. They real nice. Like, bro, you go in there.
Nice
like,
in
awful,
what
fuck-
aspect?
Like, they always want to give you shit.
He's
Oh,
not,
they're nice in
okay,
spirit.
So he's
Yeah.
not used to that. Let me
Bruh,
make this
being-
clear
imagine-
first. He's
well,
not
you
used
probably
to
know.
a household that just gives you stuff. Like
All
my
the
mother,
time.
she had a last like just one matchstick left to like light her cigarette.
No, it was 3 matches left in the box.
Okay.
And I was about to light something with it. And I was like, man, I'm not even finna use it. Because I act like a guest in their crib, even though they didn't know me for 6+ years now. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, it's your last 3. You cool. Like,
yeah, shout out
she
to
was
you
like,
being a married nigga. Like we need more of that.
bro,
Being
I'm really,
married?
I'm really trying to do it without saying
Yeah.
it. That's the trick. The trick is to just show. I
Show.
realized most of the niggas who actually like influenced me to be something, they didn't tell me nothing for real.
They just
bro.
lived it.
They was just that
They
the
were
whole
living
time.
the experience.
more I got to see it, the more it was engraved into my brain for real.
Absolutely.
So shout out to them because they were solid in their own ways. They
But
kinda
yeah, she
formed it.
basically told him to shut up and use it.
Yeah, because in their mind they super like giving and all of that. So it's like
Right.
I can be chilling and they keep coming to check on me, which is fine. Like it's great, but it's like I'm cool. Like,
He
Yeah.
experienced Southern comfort without having
That's-
to
yeah.
experience it. In
And so
South.
even your family being East Coast still, you had a Southern way about you just because of the
yeah,
nature of
because
your
they're her
family.
folks low key kind
Right.
of country. Like they
They will
we
take
went
in
on the
anybody.
RV and shit.
Right. Where
Yeah.
are
They would
where are
take
your
it.
ancestors from?
Yeah, no, and she not bluffing.
Well, I
That's
mean, your
funny,
family,
ain't it?
your
Yeah.
family's
If you
family.
cool with them, you cool. You come on.
Okay,
man, get
so
the fuck-
Carolina
that-
area.
you can have
That
some
would
food
make
and
sense,
shit in,
you know,
all that
because
shit.
it still has like a southern root to it, you know. And the Carolinas, if you know anything
That's
about
what most
it,
people from DC from for real.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's that it's associated with what like more. I mean, I don't know for sure, but
I
I'm
ain't
just
never
saying
yeah,
it's
met a nigga
associated
from
more
North
with like
Carolina.
with
That
like
shit crazy.
the Atlanta,
That's so weird.
you know,
What?
aspects, which is considered
The
southern, right?
Carolinas, North and South.
So it's
Carolina.
kinda like
niggas
intertwined
was beefing over
in a
land.
way.
Where would I meet? Where would I ever meet you?
Yeah.
From Texas.
Yeah, Southern Hospitality.
Greensboro.
Right.
You might be at an A&T game or something like that.
I would never meet a Carolina nigga. No way.
It's a matter of character and personality.
Yeah,
I
facts.
just
And
don't know
kinda
where I would
using
meet
that.
My family was
Out
more
the Houston
mob than a
nigga.
family, so all sense of loyalty and love and shit was
Where is your family rooted from?
I feel like I have to be in
Texas.
Georgia to meet a
funny enough.
Carolina nigga.
And I didn't know that until I was in my 20s.
Really?
So I'm from Southeast DC, so that's the trenches and shit.
Southeast DC.
Yeah. If you mention DC, there's a worse part. It's Southeast.
I've been to Southeast before.
Shout out to you.
I was there.
That's what's up.
I've been
Except
in
for
every
Cali
nigga
Beach.
hood.
He funny as shit.
I have.
That's what's up. But you gotta
Alright.
say, you
Let-
gotta
let-
say
let
it
him
with a different
finish.
tone.
Let him
though.
finish.
I have.
It's
So,
like-
so your family's
So my
from
family-
happy about
Southeast
that.
DC.
I'm
And
alive.
Eight parents is from like the Virginias and the Carolinas, and then
Okay.
when
Which
I
is why you
started-
resonate with her.
I resonate with her just because she fucking was the first person to ever show me what genuine love is. with
Right.
no,
Okay.
Transactional nothing.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So it was like, oh, okay, this is the thing. And then I
Right.
meet her family, and it's like they just chilling. Like they
Right.
let me come through. They didn't smoke weed, but they let me smoke
They let
weed.
him smoke
I got everybody
weed.
high though.
Man.
Yeah, I had to go outside.
My
and
family-
smoke. Mama be like,
They-
oh, Chili, you can just smoke
Yeah,
in the bathroom.
that's what I mean.
My
Like,
family would never let me
Wow.
smoke in the bathroom.
That's
They
beautiful.
hold.
They love him.
Only person left to get high in her family
It's
is her
my
father.
father.
I didn't got
He got
everybody
my
else
mother
high.
high, my
She was
sister
talking about
high,
she
my
felt like she was
brother-in-law
walking on.
I wouldn't
clouds.
want to
It felt
smoke
so
with my
great.
mom. That's crazy.
That's
I hit
beautiful.
Jay's
Your
mama.
mother is so
Man.
short and so cute.
Nah, that's crazy.
Listen, I come from
Bro,
a
listen,
whole,
it's a-
I come
it's
from
a-
I feel like she
an
would
entirely
tweak.
different
I wouldn't even
background.
want that
I think
shit.
she
My
would.
family are they don't smoke at all.
All my family is career criminals.
They don't smoke at all.
So then, you know how in DC we got the Library of Congress and shit. So I was trying to look up my folks without giving my DNA because I feel a way about that. So I realized a lot of where I came back to, it was like, damn, these niggas was in Texas. And then before I found this out though, I was in the military. I used to just come out here just by nature, just like it felt like something. So as I started to come, I started looking up shit. Most of my people from here, all the way back to DC, and then some, maybe up to New York and shit like that. So like on my father's side, my grandmother was the Virginian. She grew up on a chicken farm. Like she could wring a chicken by its neck, skin it, pluck it, all that shit. And then my mother's side was more the career.
What's the
criminals. It
craziest
was
thing you
bootleggers
see
and
in
shit.
skin? I feel like one day I was at my great grandparents' shit, and I feel like I saw like a skin squirrel.
Skin squirrel.
It was weird. I don't know what. I don't think I ate that night.
Bro, I've seen so many things skinned. It's
Like,
crazy.
real shit.
I'm still gonna eat. I always liked it.
He
I
don't
still,
care what
I,
it is.
I personally feel like I'm late, but I really need to go hunting. I need my first kill hunt. I need. To
I gotta
hunt
get
when
my
I kill.
guns
Like, that's
up,
crazy.
bro.
that
Like,
I haven't done that.
I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight eventually. I'll be
No, I'm talking
fighting.
about just food.
But I need to be
providing
like
nourishment.
hunting shit.
Yeah,
I need to be
you know what I'm
killing
saying?
niggas. I need to be.
Niggas. Okay, I'm gonna say.
I used it broadly.
So quickly.
my child
I used it
self
broadly.
resonates with you. 'Cause
I
listen,
used it broadly.
What did you want to be as a kid?
I had
Come
no
on,
idea.
come on, man.
I remember in 5th grade or whatever grade it was, like, what do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? I put a
You wanna
lawyer,
say
but
All right,
wanted
what you
to
say?
be-
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
wanted
be-
what I wanted
In
to
fifth
be.
grade, what I want to be?
No, just as a kid. What was your earliest memory of what you wanted to be, like in life?
I wanted to be
I said a lawyer.
a.
That shit was lame.
No,
That
I,
ain't
wa-
lame. That's
I
what's
wanted
up.
to be an artist working for Disney.
That's what's
That's
up.
hard.
You
I
wanna
wanted
know
to
what-
work- I wanted to make movies.
His view.
You want to know what I wanted
wanted
to be? I wanted to be a porn star and an assassin.
That's hard.
Really?
Yes.
Her face.
Dead ass. serious.
That's hard.
He
Damn.
really did.
That's
he told
hard.
me that. I was like, okay.
What was your porn
An
star name?
assassin?
be?
Assassin?
Yeah.
Why?
What was your porn star? What was your?
And then I had an early manifestation of seeing that something's wrong out here. So some of these
So
people that's making
you
it
just
wrong
gotta take
need
these
to
people
go.
out.
Like,
They
yeah.
need to go.
I could tell you this though,
Wow.
because I didn't know what I wanted to be.
So I was either trying to be in bliss or
Did
rage.
you watch Leon?
Brazen Dion?
No,
Leon? What's
no,
Leon?
The French.
no.
Leon,
I don't know what
the
you're talking
Five
about.
Puppies.
Baby. It did.
But I can tell you this though.
Leon the actor?
No.
Leon who? Kings of Leon?
Hold on.
Huh.
It did
But look
change.
though,
They still say waiting to upload? I don't want to take that risk. We can use my phone.
Leon the Professional.
Is your phone charged?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that
yeah.
movie. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not called a
His-
Molly
his-
or something.
That's how. That's
His
how.
way is like the warrior's code. I love the warrior
Yeah,
energy. Like if
yeah.
I had to pick a religion, even though I'm never gonna do that, I'd pick Islam.
Or the Born Supremacy.
Born
series.
Supremacy. Yup, I watched that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
that's-
freaking like all my little, you know what I'm saying, astrological charts and all that shit would be like, it said that I'm like a silent warrior.
Yeah, you
type
are.
nigga.
You got that
Wait,
disposition.
what's your sign?
You got warrior hands. The
I'm
way
glad
you
for that.
kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
What sign are you?
I'm
You
a
kind of like
Taurus.
you
I'm a
kind of like
Taurus,
them. Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, May or
Man.
May?
I'm April.
Oh,
Late April. He
Oh, yeah,
probably
yeah.
So
early
you like
May.
what, the
She a little more
26th,
fun.
I'm 24.
24th?
That's a little more fun than May Taurus. I'm gonna make Gemini. Mm-hmm.
That's better.
My
than
nephew is
June,
about to
man.
be born May 2nd.
Taurus. Yep. That's
He is Taurus too?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about like plotting to make y'all kids born in a certain day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
bro.
plotting.
He had a whole
Yes.
calendar
I'm
on
plotting.
when to
Serious.
do it and
Yeah.
everything. What day
Wow.
you
Because
gonna
listen, my chart has
Like,
almost
bruh,
no water. I
It's
don't
too
care.
much.
Her chart
water
is
in my chart.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
the sensitivity.
I got-
relationship.
I
I'm the
got
cold-hearted.
water.
Shit makes sense.
I got water and some air, but my
This
shit
is
mostly
deep.
earth.
This whole conversation is deep as hell.
My shit mostly earth.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
look like it,
I'm
bro.
definitely Earth. I'm Earth based. Like
A
got
lot of my
air
shit
somewhere
has
in there, though.
Taurus and
Yeah.
some
You got
Capricorn,
air
some
somewhere.
Capricorn,
Virgo.
Cancer. for
No
me.
air, no air, nowhere.
Cancer. You're a Cancer? Okay,
I
I,
have
feel
no
like I got
Cancer.
a lot of Cancer
I can
in
see that.
my aura.
I can see you being
air is
emotional.
what you're telling me.
I'm definitely emotional.
I can see you being emotional.
Zero
I'm
air.
definitely emotional.
Yeah.
Zero.
But I'm very grounded at the same
He
time.
has
So
no water in
I'm very logical.
I'm mostly
about
a Gemini
things.
and an Aries. That's
I'm
most
a
of my
realist. I'm a realist along with being like an empath and just like understanding. Like
The only things that are outside of my like that's not Earth, that's outside of my like my chart and shit, is that my moon is Aquarius,
chart. That's lit.
and then my Venus is Aries, which is funny.
That is weird because my moon is Aquarius too.
Which means you don't really fuck with niggas, but you fuck with niggas.
Yeah, I'm the social one. I'm definitely I'm the one that
It's like I can be committed to, like I can talk to people, but I'm like an introvert. Like I'm like, oh, okay.
She
Yeah.
got a meter. Huh? Once that meter run out, she
Right.
gone. She
Yeah.
outta here.
My
Yeah.
social media
gotta recharge.
tapped in.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I really don't fuck with you niggas.
Right. Exactly. But I feel like I start off that way. I start off
But
like I don't
but
fuck with
we
you.
live in a place
You
where
got so much happiness. Like I'm like, okay.
yeah.
It'll fade to a straight face and a fade to black.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's like y'all happy now?
And I'm-
Are y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm about to not fuck with y'all.
Yeah. Like I need my time.
I'm about to not fuck with
Are y'all happy?
I'm telling you.
Did I do enough?
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm about to not fuck with y'all.
I'm about to not fuck with
And
You
it's
said
yo,
your
this is
moon
me.
is what?
This is me. It's not
I
that
don't
personal.
know.
Oh gosh.
I have no idea.
I'm on the Aries.
I'm not into astrological signs.
That shit fun as
So
fuck.
much about
Yo,
that.
I'm into.
Yeah, I believe it.
I was
believe
into
it.
all of that shit before
I just
Obama.
haven't
I
developed-
feel like
Only
after
I
Obama.
feel like my ancestors was on it even though they didn't know it.
I feel like after
stars
Obama,
and shit, they can navigate seas.
niggas
without
started
compasses
trying
and
to be
shit.
black for real.
There's something in there. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely something in there.
Yes, because I was black for real.
But you wasn't black.
No. I was black for real. I was like, my mom had me on like Cornell West books in middle school. I've been not fucking with white people.
Fact, no facts.
Why?
Cracker
But-
was a
but
term around the house.
Black people as a whole
I think my
started
first
fucking
racist
with
moment
black
was actually me
people
being racist.
during
Yeah.
09.
Real shit.
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
don't
called
even
the white
think
Like,
I
niggas
really-
got black
So offended.
because Obama was president.
Yeah.
Before
You know,
I
like, I
called
be-
the nigga to my face.
I be all
called
into
white boy a
conspiracies
cracker.
and
That's
shit.
That's wild.
Mhm.
Niggas be
And
like,
like-
niggas don't have internal thoughts, NPCs.
I like y'all racism down here too.
41%.
Very honest.
Yeah.
I like
He
it.
No,
say
it is very
racism is
honest.
more
Yeah,
overt.
it's like,
It's-
these are white.
It's
only
like this
guys.
is what it is.
Yeah, like
no.
cool.
But I will say, like, I didn't even really recognize
Oh, we
true
recording.
racism.
Yeah.
Damn, wait, we supposed to get
Until-
back to the Drake and Houston thing.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Nah, fuck
Alright,
it.
it's
Fuck
over now.
It's-
I'm over
This
it.
point.
Alright,
Fuck
cool.
it. Fuck
It is
it.
what it is at this point.
Fuck it. White people racist.
Yeah, there you go.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Stop!
Not
Not
all
all
of
of them.
Okay, not
And that's
all
my
of them.
point. That's my point.
For black people
I'm
is
not-
a game.
and I'm
According
not-
to y'all laws.
It's right there.
So we a game. Women or men. We a game. Fuck y'all niggas.
He's so cute.
Yeah, man, put me a little bit more.
No, you don't do that more.
See, that's the shit I'm excited for.
You don't need no more,
That's
bro.
me right now.
I already made a on my Instagram. I already made a post that said, "Yeah, pull me up, pull me up. I'm right here with the double cup."
I'll take a little bit more.
I already made a post that said that I'm the type to get
We are not
canceled
sponsored by
before I get on, but I want y'all to know who I am.
You
Straight
should
up.
cancel.
Like he
What
just
you-
he
what
gonna
did
keep
you
it
pull?
real.
What did you
Before
pull?
before he
Not
even get
much.
started, he gonna keep it
A
real.
little bit more.
I respect that. I respect
Nah,
that.
but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just like, look, look. I
Finish the
didn't
bottle today.
I didn't choose.
We gonna finish. Yeah, we
Nah,
gonna
finish the bottle. I
today.
don't know why we wouldn't finish the bottle.
Yeah, we
Pour
gonna finish
some.
the bottle.
Pour some.
We gonna finish the bottle.
I'll take a little bit more.
Yeah, she take a little bit more.
There
You
we
you'll
go.
take more.
There we go.
Cause you done got.
There we go.
You know what I'm
Bottle
saying?
gone.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bottle.
We did the justice.
But it's like
This
it's
is
like
one of the lit podcast.
it's like my grandfather was like, yo. I remember one time he was like, you know what? And it was crazy. I fuck with my grandfather the most. He passed, rest in peace. My
What's your,
nigga,
what was your grandfather's name?
Lee Rhonda.
Lee Rhonda?
Damn, that's what's up.
LaRonda.
LaRonda.
Rhonda. I think it's a flower.
Drinks to LaRonda.
Man, shout out my nigga. All my friends know my nigga.
Okay.
That's my nigga, bro. Real shit.
My grandfather's name was Rufus.
Okay.
That's hard.
Mine was Norman.
That's a crazy black name. Let's get it.
He
Boom.
wasn't playing no games either.
And baby yours?
Norman or Montague? One of them two.
Montague. Drinks to
Montague.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga Haitian? What that nigga?
I don't know,
That's a
but it's my
strong
middle
name.
name.
That's his middle name.
Yeah, they named me
Really?
after him. Yeah.
And yours?
Ashley.
Ashley?
Ashley? We gonna toast to Ashley. I ain't gonna
No,
knock
don't
that.
toast that.
I'm not gonna knock that. I'm not gonna knock it.
Okay.
It's such a white middle name.
I wonder which one of your parents picked it.
My mother.
I was gonna say your father.
No,
It don't-
my
it don't-
mother
it
got
don't
my name
matter,
off
though.
of a soap opera.
Whatever.
Oh.
That person had to go through
'Cause the real
his
name is
own
Nicholas.
experiences with that name, Ashley.
Like, I wanna name my kid Hero.
So-
It's gonna be a
I
time
wanna-
where
That's-
that
that's
nigga
what
be
we
like,
said. Name, though.
no, that's what I wanna do.
That's what we started off this
At
conversation.
first I was like,
That's dope.
I wanted to name my kid Tyre, and then it was some
That's
other
sweet. I
name.
fuck with that.
It was some.
Tyre sound like the type of nigga you want to fuck with.
It was some Muslim name. It was Tyre Naeem.
I had a Muslim name. Fun fact about you.
It was you had. What was your Muslim name?
I think it was like 8 names, but I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, it was like Abdul, Rafiq, something.
You know,
If y'all don't know that
I have a
nigga name,
different
that nigga named Stefan.
Yeah, real life.
He
That's
never
what it
told
have.
me. He never told me,
What it
but I sent him some bread.
The Zell.
And they gonna tell you. They gonna tell you. They gonna tell you.
Their real name
My
until you
full
send
name,
some
it
money.
sounds like I'm from a rich family. It's Stefan Montague Alexander Harrell.
That's cool. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
It's
My
such
name-
a
Stefan Montague
regal
Alexander Harrell.
schlock.
My name is Tyler Duvalier Caesar Goodman Noss.
Wait,
Our names, bro.
but that's
We going
that's
places.
your name or his? Oh,
Oh shit! You got a Caesar and an Alexander together. You know how like
Mine's was
how
small,
ancient
but
that
it's
is. That's
still
crazy.
small.
Yeah, so Duvalier was
Nicolette Ashley Waters. And then
Duvalier
Nicolette
was
Ashley
the
Waters.
wow.
he was a Haitian.
Wow.
They say he was a dictator, but he was a Haitian dictator. It was the first nigga. It was Papa Doc, and then it was like
You
Doc
want to share yours?
Duvalier.
By the way, everybody's been sharing here.
What say it
She
again?
already
Your whole
shared her
name.
name.
What you mean? What's the last?
Williams.
Oh yeah,
I got that.
damn.
I got
Yeah, Lael. She only got 3 names.
Lael.
On some
Damn.
Lael. I'm sorry.
That's
No,
what's
it's
up.
okay.
Lael on some like
Yeah.
Catholic shit.
Ahzjah.
We
Jehovah's
only
Witness.
you have 4 names. I have 5.
Yeah, I got some project baby shit.
I have 5 names.
AL Dub.
Dub.
So where did Lael come from?
Well, you know what? I think they just got my all of my siblings have creative names.
Okay.
So when it came to my middle name, they just got creative, and they
Okay.
decided that Lael. They just
It really
came
fits
up.
your energy somehow.
It
Man,
does.
I just when you told me
tried
that your
to-
name was like thank God,
I tried to go.
thank God, you did. It made sense.
For real.
Man.
It made perfect sense. She made the second Some Chill event
Way better.
super expansive.
Insert clips.
Man.
Super expansive.
She brought lights, projectors.
Lights, projectors,
And a
games,
Man.
art. It's just like, damn, like,
Way to enhance the space, man.
right. Thank you.
That's my objective all the time. Is to enhance any area atmosphere
Same.
that I step into.
My
you know?
my mantra used to be elevate every experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Right. You know,
I never had a
that's what's
mantra.
up.
I never. How did
gotta
the
It's the way you
develop one.
move. It's just the way you move.
It's the way I move.
For me,
Yeah,
it
it's
helps
the way
me
you-
because I come from a lot of shit, so I need something to remind me of,
I understand
of
that.
better than the shit. You dig what I'm saying?
I don't know if I have like a central mantra.
You
but
don't have to.
It might not be a
No,
word.
it's
It
your
might be
work-
an internal thing.
Your work and your presence and the way that you move speaks for itself.
Yeah, fact.
I can say that.
Fact.
Like I can attest to that, right? Like you come off. Yes, feel loved because you are like absolutely like your work speaks for itself. You know, like it translates from a place of like youth and purity of the things that you're inspired by, the things that you're into.
Shout out to Naruto.
Shout out to Naruto. Yo, do you watch Boruto?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god!
I'm waiting for like because the anime has like hella filler shit.
It's good though.
Nah, I don't like filler.
No,
I don't like no
It's not
filler.
fillers though. It's not a lot
Nah,
of fillers.
I
Like
look-
Naruto had a lot of fillers, but it was still. good.
I go to animefillerlist.com.
Okay, I'm sorry. What
He-
was the website?
animefillerlist.com
Yeah.
Okay.
to check what
make
the
sure.
fillers are.
He's trying to get straight to it. He
I'm
want to know
trying to
what
get straight to
he's
it
trying to see
because
what it is.
Naruto into Shippuden
There's
is one of the best
Yellow.
animes ever.
it is.
I know what you're talking about.
Just like Dragon Ball
Z.
into the end of Cell
Right.
is the best shit ever.
Right.
Niggas will say Dragon Ball Z, woo, 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 wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
the storyline wasn't as impactful.
If you watch it from Dragon Ball into the end of Cell, bro, Goku is the fully like I've matured. I know about the Earth. I've saved the Earth multiple times. This is how I feel about martial arts.
several
Right.
times, you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, bro, it's a different story.
Different story.
They
Did you
compare
ever
it
try
to
to
like,
make your own hyperbolic chamber?
Hmm?
Have you ever tried to make your own hyperbolic chamber as a
no,
kid?
but I feel like anytime I meditate, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it's internal. It still counts.
Yeah, or anytime that I feel like, because there'd be like sometimes when like I realize with myself, man, when shit get difficult, I need to like lay down a lot. Like I need to sleep a lot. But I realized that at that time, my what you call it, the something pattern. You was
So,
talking.
shit. What do I call? What's the thing, baby? Shit, hold on, wait. I'm gonna get it. Don't nobody say
I
nothing.
forgot what it's called.
It's your Oh, come back to
Biometric
No,
rhythm,
not biometric.
but it's something like that.
Circadian rhythm.
There we go.
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
I realized that whenever I'm in
That's why
those
she gets the big
times
bucks.
where I'm not feeling good or whoop de whoop,
Mhm.
my circadian rhythm
Right,
is
right.
normally when it's like, all right, it's 6 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the morning. And so like the whole morning, I can wake up at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and I still feel like shit until like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you gotta figure out where your body like.
3 o'clock p.m. And then I can literally be productive from 3 o'clock p.m. to like 2
Remember
o'clock
that
p.m.
when you figure it out, and then look up the time zones that match your thing.
I'm gonna do that. I never did that.
Yeah.
I never did it.
That'll be a difference maker.
I will do it.
And you know how I know it's real? Because I've never said that before in life, nor thought about it. That
You
shit
needed
just
to
came
say it. I needed to know it.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to do it. I just hope that because like on YouTube and shit, I follow like South China, Asia, and like South
Because typically
South
when it's
China
nighttime here, it's daytime. over
websites and shit like that.
there.
Yeah.
So they get their day started.
Yo, so they just passed the law where it's like, I don't know what was going on, but in Hong Kong, listen, COVID is still real.
Yeah.
I had COVID before, it was trash as fuck. In China, they put niggas in isolation tanks with COVID, and they got the whole social, I wouldn't say social network system, But they have a system to where like, yo, you scan your shit. Oh, you yellow, you red, you green.
Where we going?
I'm just going to this.
All right.
I'm just going to this.
All right.
All right.
I'm on the train. I
Because
just
not
wanna know
every
the
place
next
is
stop. That's all.
not every place is welcome.
Yeah.
But
I doubt it's China though.
it's not gonna be China. But now since you said this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the place where it's gonna be. And I feel like because you said this, I advise every nigga to find where their
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
rhythm
If
is.
you're unfamiliar, circadian rhythm is the rhythm in which your body naturally operates.
Yeah.
So it's when you actually want to wake up. It's when you actually want when your body
Yes.
is ready for food.
Yes.
all that
Yes.
type
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. Lord.
So I advise every person to find their circadian rhythm and move for at
Within
least
it.
6 months to a year to that
Experience
place
that.
to
Experience
experience that and then kind of see where your life is. Because for me,
Operate
it's
on
like,
that
you
level.
know, I never thought of that as a term, but I've always felt that, you know, there was always a place within time in which I want to be active compared to where the rest
Yeah,
of
and if you do
society.
this naturally, you get the best benefit from it.
Right.
Yeah.
I like working later in the day.
Keep it to yourself
Yeah.
though. It's kind of like a soul signature.
Nah.
Like, no, I'm saying once you figure out the ins and outs, I ain't saying what you just said.
Once-
I'm saying,
once-
like,
once
you
I-
know, like, and you feel it. It's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna put it. If I was to create an anime, right? Now let's say I found these people and shit, right? And I figured out that they work a certain way, and then I started just changing all of the shit
You
that
could
they
do
know what I'm
that,
saying? Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. So the way I would have to know that was through subterfuge or some shit. Like they would have to fucking tell me first.
Nah, YouTube. Yo, I found.
nigga, you
I
missed
found.
it, but it's okay.
Nah, I'm gonna let you go, but I gotta say this about this because you know, like I told you, Eli Goldberg, 6th grade.
Yeah, fact.
I was drawing
Eli
for him.
Goldberg.
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
this is my
Big ups.
favorite nigga in life. I wish I can meet this nigga
See what you
again
want.
and be friends
him
with
at
this
that
nigga.
him at that time was your favorite nigga in life.
Bro,
Yeah.
You don't know who he is now.
No, I hope he's the nigga.
That he,
I
he
hope
grew up to
that-
be the nigga you hope he be.
No, not that I hope he be, but I hope that he's a person that I can fuck with again on the level that I fuck with then.
Oh yeah, right, guys.
Because
Still solid.
at then it's like he helped me grow as a creative person in a way. I told you I watched Atlanta. Atlanta made a mockumentary. It wasn't real. There was
series.
never a black person that was CEO of Disney. But they talked about
You
him.
talking about the series?
Thomas Washington.
Yes. Yeah, that was a genius.
The episode of Atlanta.
Yeah, it was.
He was drawing.
Yeah.
Eli Goldberg was the nigga that was drawing with me. That helped me become better at drawing.
Understood.
That made me never forget drawing.
I see how you tied that together.
So if
That was
I
good.
become cool with him, I don't need him to be something specific.
Right.
But it
So
would be
long as
cool
The compass stayed the same.
if we draw together.
yeah.
Right. But
That makes sense.
what I'm saying is this. It's like if I got lost. I'm too
You
Nah, yeah, we
tired.
let you
You
rock.
Nah,
Yeah.
I tried to get there. I couldn't get there.
You getting a lot of great information
I
for
fucked
yourself
up.
right now, man. Everybody.
But at the end of the day, because of drawing, it's like, you know, I want to draw, whatever. I'm too fucked up. I can't even get back.
So I
fucked
have a
up.
question. What is everybody's inspiration?
You start.
Your art.
Everybody is
Hold on.
through my art. I don't know.
Hers.
Go ahead.
You can't. Hers. Everybody thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, go ahead. I
You
don't
good. You good.
My inspiration comes largely just from life. I'm an observer.
Clearly.
Yeah.
You are good at it too.
I'm-
You made the room fly as fuck.
I'm an observer, but
She set the space for you to
by
be yourself
large
so she
part.
could watch.
Yes, I enjoy creating space for people to be themselves, and I enjoy like watching people be who they are and finding
So
myself.
no air?
Say it again.
Nothing. I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, and finding myself within that environment, right? Just creating space for myself within the environment that I allow people to create, you know, themselves to be themselves. So I find inspiration from life, just from life. I can't even explain to you. Like,
Experience creates it.
yeah,
Sort of like
absolutely.
adversity builds character kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I focus on my relationship with my creator. I focus on my relationship with my family because that's the grounding foundation for which I became and who I continue to, evolve. And then, as far as just community, and establishing community, I find inspiration from, just creating community wherever I can, how I can. And that's my basis for my artistry in general, I would say. And it transmutates just through different
The
things.
Ninja Turtle piece does that for me.
Ooh, yo.
Yeah.
I'm
listen.
such a fan of the Ninja.
Did you
the
watch
Ninja
it?
Turtles.
Did you watch it though? Did you watch
Send me
movie?
the exact name of
I'ma-
the episode.
listen,
I
I'ma tell
sent
you-
it to you. I
Send me
sent
to
you the
me
movie.
again. Send me to me again.
I'm gonna send it to you again.
Send me to me again.
But the movie is
You talking about the new
good.
one?
This is a Ninja Turtle movie.
There's a new series,
There's
and
a
they might have
series,
made a movie.
and they made a movie.
I don't
Okay, I know
know
what
about
you're talking
that.
about.
There's a series.
I
and
didn't
they
watch
made
it
a
all the
movie.
way though.
But it's good.
But
it's
as a
good.
kid,
Ninja Turtles
my
come
grandmother
up.
still got the VHS because I was crazy about
I,
it.
I had
Yeah.
the, I had
Dr.
one
Who's and all
into
that shit.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
And then the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Bro, my family know I fuck with the Ninja.
Yeah.
Turtles.
The only
That was
thing
part
that
of
was
his
more
history.
better than that was Hercules. Hercules was
So,
Hercules?
did
It
you
had
fuck
black
with the
ones.
Ninja
With the
Turtles?
gargoyles?
Gargoyles
They
was
was-
tough.
Gargoyles was a different
Tough.
series.
Gargoyles,
The
hey, Slim.
gargoyles was
It was a different
that was the
series.
90s. That was the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
You had to be a
Situation.
different
You might be
kid
thinking
to
about
be
that
into
nigga
that.
Phil, who was like the goat human nigga that was talking to old boy Hercules, but he wasn't that guy.
We went back to Hercules.
Gargoyles.
You was talking about gargoyles.
Nah, but she thought about Girl.
The animated series Gargoyles.
Yeah, in between.
In
like,
between that.
Hercules.
Gotcha.
I fucked up slurring my words.
It is what it is. We
Might say the
understand.
words wrong.
You understand?
Yeah,
We here.
yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I got another question. What do you consider alchemy?
Alchemy?
Mm-hmm.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
What do you think that's about? Will, I'm gonna ask you that after this, but you gotta answer the first one first.
About alchemy.
Mm.
Alchemy, in essence, is like, in my mind, like unity and alignment and peace.
I feel like alignment for sure. I don't know about peace and unity.
Peace is in there, but it's not.
I don't know.
It's
Peace
encompassed.
within yourself, but not peace within other people.
It's encompassed.
I've had a
peace within
dream.
existence. Peace in all understandings, even
Right.
if it's not peaceful.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's exactly.
That's so subjective. Like I don't know.
Not really.
I've had a dream about like what we doing right now is so aligned to a dream I've had years ago.
You're supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not sure if it has to do with like unity. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
does though.
I don't know.
We just had a whole moment where we didn't know our middle names were our middle names.
Yeah.
I know.
What's your
but
middle name?
Duvalier Caesar.
Duvalier Caesar.
I got a
Yes.
hyphen.
You got
Okay,
a
it's
you
a
got a
hyphen.
Caesar
What's your
and an
last name?
Alexander together.
My hyphen is Goodman Knowles.
What's your last name?
Goodman Knowles.
Goodman Knowles.
I think Knowles
Goodman
came from
Knowles.
Knowles.
Knowles. Oh.
Because there's nobody really named Knowles.
Yeah,
Then
it's
when
not
I meet a
complicated.
Knowles, niggas will say Nails,
Solange
or
Knowles.
niggas will say Knowles, and then Knowles would be Nalls
Or
or
Nails.
Nails. My name is Nauls. But I think we like ran away from them niggas.
Same with mine. Like I'm a Harrell, but like there's a whole nother
I can
Harrell
believe that.
I'm supposed to
I
be
can believe
tied to, but we ain't. They don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a Williams. I'm just
Nah, that's-
Williams is so black, it's just
The-
like
Yeah, exactly. That's all people.
all right. Listen,
I got a cornerback.
we just out
I
here.
got a wide receiver.
Okay.
That's the unification thing, though. It's so common type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what was the second part? She said the alchemy thing, unity. Yeah, Alchemist Brotherhood.
Brotherhood
What do
is-
you think that show is about?
Brotherhood was just the more the manga adaptation of it.
Hold on, don't break it down for me.
That's just what it was.
What do you think of what they were? What do you think the show was saying? What was the spirit of it?
Nah, the spirit was just like I haven't even watched the anime without brotherhood, so I don't know.
Well,
But-
either one you watch. Well, for me anyway. The whole Full Metal Alchemist is about trying to find the God particle.
Nah.
In a sense, or
The
trying to
full,
find God, so to
the
speak.
Full Metal Alchemist was really about understanding the truth that is the truth that is. And then if you know the truth that is, but it's with sacrifice of something that you love, you need to give that up in order to get what you
Not
love.
completely, but I get what you're saying though. Because they was only sacrificing because they was missing that one ingredient, which was being God. So they couldn't create it. So they had to
So-
sacrifice.
Right,
That's why they
because
became humongous.
because Ed would
The whole show was literally about them trying to be. They trying to create their own humans the whole time.
alchemism is God. But
It's
but
real though. You can really turn it.
nah, it's real, but only so many niggas have seen the door.
Yeah.
And if you seen the door, you sacrificed something of you that was of most important. And it's like because Edward was the older brother and he wanted to see his mom again, he sacrificed his younger brother. His younger brother wanted to see it too, but Edward
He
was
stayed
the
though.
older
If you think
brother.
about it.
He was the
Brother
soul.
there the whole time.
He was the soul. He had
That's
to
all
like.
it is though.
Nah, it was like hella many times where it's like Alphonse.
How did it end?
I can tell you, it ended by It ended by Edward saying, "Yo, I give up all that I am to not have what I was in the future, to have all that I missed."
And what was he?
He missed his family.
Bars.
No. When he say I give up all that I am,
That was
when
bars.
he say I
All
am,
that he
I
was,
give up
all that
I
he was
am
at the
to
moment.
that all that I like that was
Mhm.
bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That show got a whole thing to it.
All that he was a brother to his younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
All that he am, it sounds ugly.
No, I get
Yeah.
My
what you
mom
mean.
was an English teacher,
Okay.
so it sounds ugly. That's why I sound the way I sound.
Just
Continue.
Yeah,
Continue.
all that he am, all that he was, at the moment was an alchemist that
be-
could do transmutations without putting signals in the
Yeah,
sand,
because you don't need them.
because you don't need him, because he saw the truth, which means that you sacrifice to be what God is.
What you intended to be.
Right.
It's
Right.
more of an evolution than a sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like everything in between. It's the presence of B.
Think about a
the presence
Pokemon,
of
for
being-
example. You know what I'm saying? For it to be, for who evolves? Somebody help me out. I'm not that deep into Pokemon.
Who involved
I
in
think
what?
it should
For Pikachu to be a
very
Raichu.
best.
Pikachu only evolves into Raichu.
Hold on,
The best
okay.
evolution case would be what was Eevee? Eevee be calling to Vaporeon, something run, and it's something other
But in
run.
order to be whatever, it could no longer be Eevee.
Yes, but Eevee was a
That's
base.
it though. It's
The
not
E-
really a sacrifice when you think of it that way.
Nah, but
It is, but it's not.
in the show of Full Metal Alchemist, the sacrifice was I lost my brother. He is now armored. I lost myself. I don't have a left leg, left arm. So they lost something.
He lost the.
He
his
literally
entire
lost
feminine
parts
side,
of
all the
himself.
shit that cared.
Trying to get their mother back, but you can't bring a person back from life that died. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally the forbidden I don't know if it's called alchemy or alchemist or whatever.
Forbidden alchemy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alchemy.
that's where it
But-
gets dark at. Where
Yeah.
it's, where it's emotion over.
But you can't
rationality.
bring it back because there's nothing left to bring. You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason why Alphonse was
Hold on.
brought back was
Hold on,
because
hold on,
Alphonse
hold on,
was
hold on.
alive to begin with.
Hold on. Time out. I got another question.
I'm in my anime zone right
I
now.
know,
so
I
I'm
know.
ready.
You started
I know.
them off.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He got the questions though.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm
Go
ready.
ahead, Shilly.
I'm ready. That's all I watch.
What's up?
I just finished Atlanta season 4 this week.
Okay.
I'm on some alchemy shit.
All right.
I'm almost yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shilly,
yeah.
what's your question?
I forgot it.
It's cool.
But it's something about a river, and I don't know what it was.
It's okay. We on that casa. We on that casa right now.
Yeah.
Now we litty. Yo,
We
You can wrap it
definitely-
up. Matter of fact, wrap the joint up so I can close my phone out.
We
And then we can just
definitely
roll the
lit
I
jump.
think your phone just said no more space.
Damn
We
it.
lit it.
Hold on.
Alright, I'm
We
gonna just fade it out.
literally-
There's no end to this one.
yeah, fade it out, fade
Yeah,
it out.
it's just
fade
gonna
it
fade
out.
out. I'm
Y'all-
gonna
y'all
put a
just
message
been
at the
talking.
end.
No, you brought the liquor.
I don't even know why.
Nah, you.
Yeah, you know
This
liquor make
this the
everybody
type of
go,
sauce. Nah, this is the type of sauce we have when we
No,
smoke
we
with
got
each
you all in
other.
the beginning. All the stuff on camera, you was talking.
Yeah.
I made sure of it.
No.
I'm good with timing.
And it's
I exist in that
on the
linear
mic
shit.
too, so.
Yeah.
Bet,
Facts.
bet.
So if anything, we can just put this
I
up
just
as
got
a
this-
podcast without.
Some of my homegirls sent me this app.
Yeah.
I send this out. We can make a little clips of like this. I'll send it to you. But we talk like this when we like.
Talking about CapCut?
That's what I'm here for, though. I want real
You talking about
conversation.
Everybody use CapCut. I told you.
I'm telling you.
I want real conversation.
We got real
And
conversation.
you
I
got
want
it.
to have real conversation.
You got
out
it.
here.
But
That's
I
the whole
got
vibe of
a,
every
Yeah.
and all of it. That's the
I got an app that works with
Yeah.
this.
Because that's how you
I'm trying to
preserve
have-
it low key. I realized
Yeah.
I know the answer already. I just be needing
It's
I got-
confirmation. on certain
I got something to work with.
Yeah, that's where we at. That's what we
But
doing.
yeah, but this is the type of conversation we have when we smoking with each other.
Man, I got
That's
the
how we
herb in the
met.
car.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we will do that definitely.
Listen, we
So
gonna
just
do that.
that's how we met though, because to be blatant, I was just trying to sell him some gas. I was walking around this bitch trying to head this jump.
And we had a
I was like,
conversation.
shit, ain't nobody else. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
And I seen him. He was on the phone. Something was just like still holler at me. We ended up smoking one day and playing the whole event. The first time we smoked,
And we
and
did
that's only happened to me one other time in life.
Oh, back to my thought that I had.
Mm.
What was
about,
your thought?
Coachella.
Yeah.
Some chill, Ella.
Some chill, Ella.
You
Still
can't
think
say
so.
Ella though.
None Ella.
We just gotta like.
She
have
said
it
no,
there.
no.
Nah, because they sued them niggas in Africa.
Yeah, nah. I get what you.
Like they sued them, like niggas in
Well, give me a
Africa.
chance to figure
We
something
could just
out,
keep
you
it something
know.
chill.
Nah, yeah, it could be something
really
chill.
fits
It
all
just gotta
the
be there.
vibes. Think
you,
about it.
You just gotta have them there. You just got,
It's something
and
chill
I fuck
parade.
with it because
It's
I
We
fuck
can say
with it.
Festival.
festival.
See what I'm saying?
Something
Yeah,
chill.
whatever it is, like I fuck with it because,
Yeah.
like, as a nigga from the South, bro, we literally we were sold the dream of other places
Yeah.
because, like, but we
Can
mainly
Wow.
know.
we tap into that a little bit? Like you said, you from South Bank, right? You said South Bank.
Makawa
Might as well.
and Bel
What
Arbor.
is like an hour or two?
Mac-
Bel
Makawa
Arbor and
and Bel Arbor?
Makawa.
Just say 3.
That's like if you go off of 610 East,
Bars.
you exit Makawa,
All
go
right.
down
Little arrow on the
Makawa.
side.
There's a
So you
Belford.
You spending
Right.
right.
And like
Right.
Bel Arbor is like an actual neighborhood.
I got you. So that's on the other side. I'm more on like the Fuquay Cullen.
Okay.
2
That's
hours.
how you say it.
I'm
Fuquay.
Yeah,
Yes.
remember which
Yes.
one told us?
Fuquay and Cullen. I'm more on the
We was
Fuquay
calling it
Cullen
Fuqua.
side.
I'm gonna say this right now. I gotta say
Like,
it.
man, a lot of people say Fuqua. Like I get it. Like that's how it looks. That's how and you translate into how
Oh,
it sounds. But it's
Mexico. I can't
Fuquay.
believe I'm down the street from Mexico. Wait,
Yo,
But
when I was
you
in
are
El
out
Paso,
away from
when I was in El Paso,
that's down the street to me.
it
you
was
know that.
crazy because I literally looked to the left and it was Mexico, and I was in El Paso.
Yeah.
But the best place to go to Mexico in order to like have fun is like Tijuana, which is in
Bueno,
California.
Tijuana,
Yeah.
right?
California,
Mhm.
Tijuana right there.
Right.
But in El Paso, the worst parts of Mexico is by El Paso.
I have this version of myself who never stops traveling, so I'm going.
You gonna travel
Okay.
regardless.
Listen,
Yeah, no, like,
I got a ticket to New Mexico that I gotta use before March.
New Mexico?
Just Mexico,
You want to
period.
go to New Mexico?
Mexico?
March.
Where would you go?
I don't know.
We
Okay.
can
But
literally leave anytime.
let me know.
That's all we do.
March. I have to book a ticket.
Why'd you be
by
around the
March.
beginning of March?
I have to book. I
We
have
just
to
got
book
married
my
March
my
2nd.
plans.
Yeah, that's
Really?
our anniversary. Yeah.
That, what's your anniversary?
March 2nd.
March 2nd.
Hey.
How many years?
That
This
was our
year.
first
This
year.
year?
Yeah.
That's so
Next year will be
dope.
1 year.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Okay.
Mhm.
But
So
how
that's
many
exciting.
years is it really? Is it 3 years? Really?
6107. 6107.
6107?
6 going on 7.
7 years of
That's
us
hella
being
years.
together.
But
that's
married.
not
It
one-
takes 5 years to get to know a
It's not
person
even
from my
1
perspective.
year.
It
of us
takes
being
time.
married. Then. We
Yeah.
got married this
This past year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Past
No,
year.
this year.
2021.
I haven't been married. I'm so nervous.
Like
March
March that just
2022.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
So,
no,
see,
right, matter of
so
fact.
March 2023, y'all be a year.
Yeah.
y'all had a
We'll be
ceremony.
a year
and
twice.
shit?
Okay, we had two
No.
different ones.
Yeah, we had
We
two,
ran off
we
to
actually
Denver
had two
and got
wedding
married.
dates.
Cause it's
Okay.
like,
So y'all eloped.
yeah,
Yes.
we went to the
Y'all
farmhouse in
eloped
Denver,
first.
went to
Yeah.
like some garden of the gods, like some mountains, walking around barefoot and
Eloped.
such. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and her family is such a family that they was like,
Right.
there's no way that
Y'all
y'all
can
got
get
married
married
and we
without
were
us.
home.
Without us.
So they told
Because
us
we your
to come
family.
home
That's
for
your
our
family.
graduation,
Yeah, my
and they
family.
threw us a surprise wedding while we was out camping and shit like that.
That's
So
hard.
It's two.
So we
Yeah,
had
I
two
feel like
dates.
we gonna probably get married about 4 more times. I feel like
I grew up
One more
on this, and that
time.
shit cute.
probably some more.
That shit cute.
Don't be afraid.
Like I'm
of
the
getting
type of nigga
married.
that gotta upgrade the.
I'm gonna
wedding
get
stuff.
married. I just don't know
It
how.
gotta be to the right person.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
married.
It
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
get
to the
married.
right
You
person.
can't live with that fear because every woman
Nah, I'm
that
gonna
you
get
Make sure you
come
can
across,
deal
you're
with
gonna
whatever shit
feel
they
some
come with.
type of
That's
It
Nah,
gotta
I'm
be. It
gonna
gotta
get
be
married.
to the right person.
I'm
though.
a
It gotta
pretty-
be
I'm a
somebody
pretty-
You got it, cause we
Y'all
opposites.
are matched.
It's not
Yeah.
a certain type of
Right.
right person.
Yeah.
Like normally people would say Geminis and Cancers don't mix.
Yeah, but
I
our rest of
understand.
our charts mix up
Yeah.
perfect.
So you
Our
have to
shit's
find
like-
somebody that you connect with.
Just
Right,
what you work
and
with.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
have
what
an
you work
understanding between the
Yeah.
two.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so-
But y'all felt that. Y'all felt
Yeah.
that.
So you like listen. You're 35, all right?
Which, by the way, you don't look it at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't look
I'm
at.
proud of that.
You could be. You
Yeah,
could
nah,
go
you
for it.
don't
I'm
get.
young
I don't know what
We
35
low-key
supposed
all
to look
could
like.
just
I'm
be
young
going
and
to our
scared.
freshman year in college.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
right.
literally.
Absolutely.
Literally.
Absolutely.
It's like-
Brownish.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah,
what is
fact.
Okay.
what is marriage? What does marriage even look like to you? What is dating like at 35?
Ooh.
That is
I ain't know it was a ooh. I thought it was
That's
an
a big
answer.
question.
That's
I
a
was-
good
That's a big
though.
question.
It's always
That's
that response. I got a friend that says the date pool is full of piss. She says that every time I ask.
And that's real. Because,
Wait, she's not 30
and that's
though.
real.
Exactly. That's what I'm
35.
saying. She
She's
only
younger than
28.
30 years. She's
So
28
imagine
though,
if she
saying
think
My
it's full of
perception
piss
is
at
different
28.
though.
Yeah.
My
What's
perception.
your perception?
Well, I grew up. My parents have been married for 51 years.
That's
Shut up.
wild. That's wild.
Your expectations too high for most niggas. Huh?
You know,
You too
maybe,
real.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm a realist in
Yeah.
a lot of senses.
How is this realistic?
But my
for-
parents kept it real.
Yeah,
They
facts.
kept it. They weren't
Transparency.
idealistic. They were
What they
like,
say?
hey, this
What was
is what
real
it is.
that they say?
They were. My father has Parkinson's, right? He has a
Okay.
disease where he deals with physical ailments
Mhm.
and things of that nature. My mother is his primary caregiver, so she takes care of him.
Think about that when you get married too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and these are
Of course.
That
for
shit
worse or
counts.
for better. When you take your vows, when you
Mhm.
take your vows and you say for worse or for better, that
That's real,
means
yeah.
like
Sickness and in
whether
health.
whether it might be whether it may be financial or it may be physical.
Mm-hmm.
You are agreeing
Spiritual, all
to
of
be with this person through whatever ups and downs that they go through. It's a partnership.
Definitely.
It is
Yeah.
a literal partnership that you go through with a person.
You are with
And
that
I have
person.
been blessed. And I say this again, that I have been blessed to witness a partnership to this degree.
It's
right?
hard too. It's hard to see that.
There's not many
It's not outside. It's not even in
households
TV. It's not
Yeah.
nothing.
that have been able to have both parents in the
Yeah,
house.
all you see is the ones on TV, really.
And then
Right.
they're not black.
You know? And so,
The
you
only
know,
black one was the Cosby's, and then everything that came with that.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's transcended into what
To
it
everything else,
is.
Yeah.
But and it's funny because my parents have been compared to the Cosbys of sorts because we've had so many kids in our family and whatnot.
Everybody
So
run
we've been
around
compared
different
to that.
episodes. Y'all can have seasons.
But right.
Yeah.
But my parents have been married for 51 years, going on 52.
Beautiful.
You know, it's a beautiful
Black
thing.
love is just beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing. You know, my mom has been supporting and holding down my father, and
And vice versa.
and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the thing. But when it comes to my generation and what that means to me, I've had that experience, and I have that standard to which I live up to, which is not idealistic but realistic, right?
Yeah.
Because my parents
so
have
real,
kept
it's
it
scary to
real.
most people.
They've kept it real with me.
Yeah.
I still live with them. I live with my parents now. So I see how they operate. I see how they live with each other, and I see how their communication is and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in their 70s. right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Where it
okay,
count.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, dang, like this is real. Like this is not for
Yeah.
play. Like
Yeah.
this is like a real
I feel
situation.
like once you're an adult and in marriage, after you get past the midlife crisis part, that's
Right.
when it becomes like really real.
Right. So how old are you?
I'm 30. And to answer your question better,
31.
because I can tell, like, you still missing the part where it's like, what was keeping it real? So, like, for my folks, right, they not married. My folks was on some other shit. Full transparency, my mom was on crack and some more shit. So I'm a crack baby. She kept it real as by the time I was 8, I'm on public transportation by myself. I knew she was an addict. I knew she was going to be gone. I knew how to fill out money orders and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, realistic things. It was like, shit,
Right.
I know I'm doing this. So I'm not finna try to beat around the bush. Like, nah, nigga, this what I'm finna be doing. This what your ass better do, even though I'm doing this. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's the keep it real part what people need. So in her case, it would be the family being there, whatever's going on, whether it's sickness, health, whatever. This is what's going on, and this is what we got to do in order to maintain this. This is what
Right.
it takes in this house.
And your
that's how it's gonna
family.
rock. Yeah,
My family,
same.
yeah.
They've
I
been
just grew
together.
up
Mhm.
and they was already together. I was like,
They was
alright.
married before she was born.
Right.
They wasn't married when they had my sister though, but they got married after.
Mhm.
But they've been together. I mean, I feel like always in black households, you always going to have something like arguments and everything. My father, he is a Virgo. He took everything very extreme. It was one time where I pulled a knife on him.
You
So,
pulled a knife
I
on
pulled a
him.
knife on him for trying to hurt my mother. So it's I will say
And
that
everybody
in
talk
black
through that and all
households,
that type
you
of
always go through things, but it's growth.
Yeah, absolutely.
You always grow from like.
Not a lot of
things
people
that
willing to
happen.
do that.
And
with
you are an only child. Your parents, they still together. These are important. These are
Yeah.
important aspects,
And
right?
me, in your case,
This
we
is-
missed
this is
out on the
reality.
view of what it was supposed to be. In your case, it wasn't because of like too much of like just it was just happenstance. You dig what I'm saying?
It's not
Yeah,
happenstance.
it was just
Yeah,
kinda
it is.
trash. Really, I would definitely not want to be that nigga.
Put it like this: my
Right.
folks was like, shit.
Man, I'm not that
One was
nigga.
just getting out of jail, and the other one was just a hustler. And my mother was the one getting out
So
of
you
jail.
you were an only child to parents who are separate and living the individual lives, right? So like that in itself
You gotta
tells
bounce
me a
around.
lot.
Yeah.
You gotta go from household
Your sense
to
of stability
household.
Well,
wasn't
not only
really-
that, but
like
you
that.
have
Just
learned
go
a
fuck
sense
my
of
nigga.
individualism.
It was more
Yeah.
so like, oh, you want to fuck
I'm
with
just
my dad.
me. I'm not
Right.
a
Yeah,
family.
you
I'm
resonated
just
with
me.
who you
My mother's
resonated
my
with,
mother,
but you
my
was your
father's my
father.
Right.
You resonate with your father.
Nah, that nigga. I mean, he was cool. I
Right.
played games with that nigga, but that nigga wasn't cool.
At some
I mean,
point,
your
you
mother
did.
raised you, but you resonate with your father to whatever aspects you resonate with him. But
to
you
a
even if
degree.
you're
Yeah, if you yeah.
I meant, like, my mom told me that I told him that my mom told me that I told her that I didn't want to have a girlfriend because you gotta live with her. You know what I'm saying? Cause
That sounds like a you statement, man. I've had conversations with you, and that sounds like something you would have said.
look, I ain't never denied.
Like, what you mean? I gotta share my space, man. But this, I've been telling him within the next 3 years, he probably gonna meet who he want to marry. Cause him even working with me on this event is a relationship in a way,
It is.
and he had to learn certain shit already,
is.
and he picked
No,
it up and ran with it though. You
It
dig what I'm saying?
is. It is. They
You
said
gonna
that
learn. You gonna
Right,
learn.
and no,
Yeah.
no funny shit. I'm gonna give it a decade. In 10 years, bro, I've linked up with a lot of niggas. There's not a lot of niggas willing to be accountable. Like in the sense to where like, if I say something, you receive it, and then you cool. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like,
32, bro.
nah, but there's
It ain't like I'm 20.
It's real.
nah. It's still
It's real.
different.
No, it's
It's
still
different.
different. You could be the age
You
that
only
you
feel
are, but
different
people would still be different
Because you
anyway.
feel different.
You gonna resonate with that at a different point in your life.
All I said was I ain't fuck with my dad like that. That's all I said.
Man,
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, you establish a relationship with your father.
that's
Later
now
on
though,
in life.
and that's based off of me making understanding.
Yeah, I
and
fucked him
accepting
like
But you
the
grew up
nigga. Yeah.
together in your family.
Yeah,
Right.
alright, but that's all me though. That's
Yeah.
just because of who, like, my uncles
Who
ain't
you
talked
are
for
as a
like
person.
years and some more shit. And so
I
I
fucked
you
with my dad
reunited all
as a
them
kid.
niggas
I
and
went,
shit,
I
all
went,
that.
I fucked with him. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is what it is.
The nigga won't fly with it.
Yeah, I get it. At some point, you see the reality of
Yeah,
it.
nigga won't
Yeah.
fly with it. I just
Once
saw
you see
it.
what it is, it's like, all right, that shit was cool when I was a kid. Like,
You saw it early, and you was like, "I'm just gonna."
Yeah, just wanna fly with me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
much
like this shit
rather-
ain't
Hey,
cool,
ain't
but
no need to like.
However
tap
he
into
did it,
this.
however he did it, I'd much rather do it different.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Backstreets.
So that's what the dating scene is like outside. That's what the
I don't
conclusion.
know,
was.
bro. Like it's
I feel like the
weird.
dating
What
scene
what is
as
the
a
dating
whole
scene?
in Houston?
Ooh,
is
I want to
different.
talk about this.
Y'all got different type of women.
Y'all have different types
Listen,
of everybody out
when
there.
I first
like,
moved down
it's
here-
so
I want to talk
different.
about
Listen,
this.
there was a woman and her daughter
I'm curious.
who both
No.
offered themselves. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all
In
got that type of
Walmart.
in Walmart. I'm talking about the mother didn't know how old I was, so she was like, I could, but like if you're not old enough, my daughter right here, like
They just came to him at Walmart. I'm like,
Man.
damn. I mean, okay.
Wait, what happened?
yeah,
It was
it's
the
kinda
family
catchy.
that came to
Daughter
him.
Came to him.
Mhm.
It was like, I want you to.
No, not
or-
she
No.
wasn't specific. It was just you know how somebody approaches you and they you know what they approaching you for.
Yeah.
So she was like, shit, what, it was basically like that. She didn't even know what to say. It was like, shit, what you, and then how old are you? Because, like, my daughter right here, and I'm talking about her daughter probably, like, between 16 and 18.
Yeah.
And she probably in her 30s somewhere.
Yeah.
Both right there. And they like, yeah. And I'm like, what? Cuz, like,
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
Past couple
Yeah, it's
years.
Interesting.
I mean, I told you, the past couple years, bro. I have had I have had no fly shit happen.
that's probably
What?
because
No,
you
no,
look
wait.
and feel like you from down here. I got freeform locks, bro. I don't dress like I'm from down here.
No,
wear coats
I
and
need to
shit.
hear from his experience. Which, as a native Houstonian, what has your experience been like? As a you single?
Houston
right now?
girls don't fuck with me.
Houston girls don't fuck with you.
Houston girls don't
You
fuck
gotta
with
go
me.
Why?
somewhere else.
Why?
I know
Why
that.
do you
Not a
feel like?
street
Why do you
nigga.
feel
I
like
don't
they
know
don't
why.
fuck with you?
I don't know. I'm
These
just
ain't got
being
that street
myself.
edge.
What has your
Houston
dating
girls like
experience
street.
been
I
like?
realize that.
Yeah.
The past
Common
couple of
thread.
You
years?
too chill.
No, just let's quiet it.
All
what,
right.
What has your dating experience been like?
I fucked with girls out of town.
East
Houston
Coast.
girls.
So you have no like Houston?
No,
Nah,
let's
just East
quiet it.
Coast.
Let's
my
quiet
bad.
it.
My bad.
She wanna quiet it a lot.
I want to hear what he has to say.
It's just that girls from Houston don't fuck with me. I don't really know. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy. It's like they just not fucking with me.
And so when it comes to your dating experience, what has it been like? What has it been outside East Coast, West Coast?
It's just been
wherever
West
it
Coast,
may be?
East Coast. You feel me? If it's a girl in Houston, she weird. You know what I mean? It ain't like this is a regular. Any girl that like Beyonce don't fuck with me.
I know how to
say that.
break down what he's
Any
saying.
girl that's like Beyonce don't. Fuck
Any girl that
He's
fuck with
saying that,
Beyonce,
that's why I say I know how to break it down if you want me to
they
break
don't
it
fuck
down.
with me.
I get what he's trying to say here.
Yeah,
He's not common. He's
Right.
not what's commonly sought after or looked
right.
for. He's a creative and he's an artist. So these when they looking for like, where do you work? What do you do? How do you
Right.
honor the government in a way that's gonna honor
Even
people?
if I am like working a job, it's just like
Nah, still just who you as a
they fuck with Beyonce, they ain't fucking with me.
the two
Are you
places
in a place
named,
that
like,
you are looking for stability, right? Relationship wise?
Within myself, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can start from there.
Okay.
Within myself first, and then we can
Within
start from
yourself.
there.
I
Right.
tell you from conversations we had, smoking that nigga is the fucking spokesperson for stability.
Okay.
This
All right.
This nigga, even when
gonna
he
find
talk
out
about
after
doing
this.
some shit, even when he talk about doing shit, it's like a whole. He be like, shit, I'm really just trying to like between 6 months to 3 years, really. And I be like, bro, that's a
I
whole.
ain't never said
So
3 years.
you 30 right now?
32.
32. Okay.
This nigga's.
How do you?
I'm
no,
sorry.
that's okay. He gotta speak for himself. He gotta speak for himself. He a whole 32. You know, it's a very prime stage in life. Your 30s are a very
You
prime
already know you
stage.
finna hit 33.
Your
30 is like
your
the
30s
best
in
time.
general. When I turned 33, I was like, yo, this is my Jesus year.
Yeah.
Right,
And
that's how I
and
feel.
I thought a lot about that. I thought a lot about.
too.
I
Me too.
I come from a very spiritual
Mhm.
background, you know. So, you know, my name means thank you, Jehovah.
Like, damn,
And
I'm
I'm
about to
thinking
be
about-
older than Jesus. That's crazy.
Exactly.
I ain't as cold as Jesus. I ain't got a whole religion.
Right.
I ain't got
Right.
a whole religion after me.
I'm not sitting here
I
preaching.
gotta do something better.
I gotta have some type of presence,
Right.
right?
I
I
gotta
gotta
do
have some
something
type
hard.
of presence. I can't just be some ordinary ass
Right.
nigga.
Niggas fuck with Lil Uzi.
Okay.
So we play with Cardi.
So we gotta figure it out. We
I
gotta
fuck
figure
with
it
Yeet.
out.
Niggas fuck with Yeet. You
And
know
this
what I'm
is
saying?
everyday presence.
Right,
This
right,
is everyday presence. This
Right.
is who we are showing up to be in the world, right? And I think about that. I think about who I show up to be at work,
Oh, man.
in whatever setting that I'm.
I can see you being emotional.
You telling me?
I'm definitely emotional.
I can see you being emotional.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely emotional.
Yeah,
Zero.
But I'm very grounded at the same
He
time.
has
so
no water in
I'm
his
very
drink.
logical.
I'm mostly
about
a Gemini
things.
and an Aries. That's
I'm
most
a
of my
realist.
charts.
I'm a realist along with being like an empath and just like understanding. Like
The only things that are outside of my like that's not Earth, that's outside of my like my chart and shit, is that my moon is Aquarius,
That's
and
lit.
then my Venus is Aries, which is funny.
That is weird because my moon is Aquarius too.
Which means you don't really fuck with niggas, but you fuck with niggas.
Yeah, I'm the social one.
Yeah.
I'm definitely I'm the one that,
It's
yeah.
like I could be committed to, like I can talk to people, but I'm like an introvert. Like I'm like, oh, okay.
She got a meter. Once
I
that
have to
meter
meet
run
people
out, she
first.
gone.
Yeah. My social meter
gotta
once it's
recharge.
It's happier.
yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I really don't fuck with you niggas.
Right. Exactly. But I feel like I start off that way. I start off
But
like I don't fuck with
we
you.
live in a
No,
place
I
where
start off with so much happiness. Like I'm like, okay, let's
yeah.
come together.
Little
But
fade
then
to
all of
the
a sudden I'm
straight
like,
face and a fade to black.
Yeah.
like okay.
It's like y'all happy now?
And I'm-
Are y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm about to not fuck with y'all.
Yep. Like I need my time now.
I'm about to not fuck
Are
with
y'all happy?
I'm telling you.
Did I
Like,
do
everybody
enough?
good? Okay.
Alright, cool. I'm about to not fuck with y'all.
I'm about to not fuck.
And it's just me. It's just me. It's
I
not
don't
personal.
know.
Oh,
I
God.
have no idea.
My moon is Aries.
I'm not into astrological
Girl,
signs.
That
it
shit fun
tells
as
you
fuck.
so much about
Yo,
you.
I'm into
Yeah, I
I'm
believe it.
I was into all of that shit before
I just
Obama.
haven't done-
I feel like after
I feel
Obama,
like my ancestors was on
Obama
it, even though
had
they
something
didn't
to
know.
do with
I
it.
feel like after
They can stars and
Obama,
shit, they can navigate seas.
niggas
without
started
fucking
trying to be
shit.
black for
There's
real.
something in there. You know what I'm
It
saying?
took
Definitely
Obama for
something in
niggas
there.
to be black.
yes, because I was black for real.
But you wasn't black.
No. I was black for real. I was like, my mom had me on like Cornell West books in middle school. I been not fucking with white people.
Facts, no, facts.
Why?
Cracker
But-
was a
but
term around the house.
Black people as a whole started fucking with black
Actually,
people
being racist.
during
Yeah.
09.
Real shit.
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
don't
call
even
the
white
got
niggas
that.
got black.
So offended.
Because Obama was president.
Yeah.
You know, like, I
called
be-
the nigga to my face.
I be all
White
into
boy
conspiracies
cracker.
and shit.
That's wild.
Niggas be
And
like,
like-
niggas don't have internal thoughts, NPCs.
I like y'all racism now.
41%.
What you mean?
I like
He
it.
say
it is very
racism is
honest.
more
It's
reverse.
like these are white.
It's like this is what it is.
Yeah, like
you know.
cool.
But I will say, like, I didn't even really recognize
Oh, we
true
recording on
racism.
Yeah.
Damn, wait, we supposed to get
Into-
back to the Drake and Houston thing.
Fuck that.
You
Yeah.
go
Fuck
back
that.
to
Nah,
that?
fuck
He
it.
is
I'm
over
over.
that conversation
I'm
at
over.
this point.
Alright,
Fuck
cool.
Fuck
It
it.
is what it is at this point.
Fuck it. White people racist.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Stop!
all
Not
of
all
them.
of them.
Say not
And that's
all
my
of them.
point. That's my point.
For black people
I'm
is
not-
a game.
And I'm
According to
not-
y'all laws.
It's right there. in
So
the
we a
chat.
gang, women and men, we a gang. Fuck y'all niggas.
He's so cute.
Yeah, man, put me a little bit more.
No, you want to do that more?
See, that's the shit I'm excited for.
You know more.
Not to be random.
I already made on my Instagram, I already made a post that said, yeah, put me up. I'm right here with the double cup.
I'll take a little bit more.
I already made a post that said that I'm the type to get
We are not
canceled
sponsored by this.
before I get on. But I want y'all to know who I am.
You say get canceled?
Like
What
he just
what
gonna
did
keep
you
it
pull?
real.
What did you pull?
Before he
Not
even
much.
get started, he gonna keep it
A
real.
little bit more.
I respect that. I respect
Nah,
that.
but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just like, look, I
Finish the
didn't
bottle today.
I didn't choose.
We gonna finish, yeah. we
Nah,
gonna
finish the bottle. I don't
today.
know why we wouldn't finish the bottle.
Yeah, we
Pour
gonna finish the
some.
bottle.
Pour some.
We gonna finish the bottle.
I'll take a little bit more.
Yeah, she take a little bit more. You
There we go.
take more.
There we go.
Cause you that guy.
There we go.
You know what I'm
Bottle
saying?
gone.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bottle.
We did the justice.
But it's like
This
it's
is
like
one of the lit podcasts.
it's like my grandfather was like, yo, I remember one time he was like, you know what? And it was crazy. I fuck with my grandfather the most. He passed, rest in peace.
What was your grandfather's name?
Lee Rhonda.
Lee Rhonda?
Yeah,
Rhonda.
LaRhonda.
LaRhonda.
Rhonda. I think it's a flower.
Drinks to LaRhonda.
Man, shout out my nigga. All my friends know my nigga.
Okay.
That's my nigga, bro. Real shit.
My grandfather's name was Rufus.
Okay.
That's hard.
Drinks to Rufus.
That's a crazy black name. Let's get
Okay.
it.
He
Boom.
wasn't playing no games either.
And baby, yours?
Norman or Montague? One of them. two.
Montague. Drinks to
Montague.
Mhm.
That nigga Haitian? What that nigga?
I don't know,
That's a
but it's
strong
my
name.
middle name.
That's his middle name.
Yeah, they named me
Really?
after him. Yeah.
And yours?
Ashley.
Ashley?
Ashley? We gonna toast Ashley. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
don't
No.
say
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It's such a white middle name.
I wonder which one of your parents picked it.
Probably my mother.
I was gonna say your father.
No,
It
because
don't-
my
it
mother
don't-
got
it
my
don't
name
matter,
off of
though.
a soap opera.
Whatever
Oh.
that person had to go through
Cause the real
his
name is
own
Nickelback.
experiences with that name, Ashley.
Yeah.
Like, I wanna name my kid Hero.
So-
It's gonna be a
I
time
wanna-
where
That's-
they
That's
gonna
the
be
second
like.
time you said that.
No, that's what I
My
wanna
son
do.
have one of them
That's what we
royal-
started off
royal
At
talking
names.
first, I was like,
So-
I wanted to name my kid Tyre, and then it was some
That's
other
the guy I
name.
fuck with that.
It was some. It
Tyre
was.
sound like the type of nigga you want to fuck with.
It was some. It was some Muslim name. It was Tyre
I had a
Naeem.
Muslim name. Fun fact about you.
It was. Yeah. What was your Muslim
I
name?
think it was like 8 names, but I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, it was like Abdul, Rafiq, something.
You know,
Y'all don't even know that
five
nigga name.
different
That
names.
nigga named Stefan.
Yeah, real life.
He
That's
never
with an
told
F.
me. He never told me,
With an
but
F.
I sent him some bread.
You seen it on Cash App.
They gonna tell you. They gonna tell you. They
Nobody
gonna
never
tell
tell you
you.
their real name
My
until
full
you send
name,
some
it
money.
sounds like I'm from a rich family. It's Stephon Montague Alexander Harrell.
That's cool. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
It
My
sounds
name-
like such a
Mind you,
regal.
Alexander Harrell.
Small.
My name is Tyler Dulaye Caesar Goodman Oz.
Wait,
Our names, bro.
wait, that's
places.
your name or his?
Oh shit! You got a Caesar and an Alexander together. You know, like
Mine was
oh,
no,
ancient,
but it's
that's
still
crazy.
no.
Yeah, so Duvalier was
Nicola Ashley Waters, and then it's
Duvalier
Nicola
was
Ashley
the
Carew.
Wow.
he was a Haitian.
Wow.
They say he was a dictator, but he was a Haitian dictator. It was the first nigga. It was Papa Doc, and then it was like
You
Doc
want to share yours?
Duvalier.
By the way,
Papa Doc.
everybody's been sharing here.
What's that?
She
again?
Your
already
whole
shared her
name.
name.
What you mean? What's the last?
Williams.
Oh yeah,
I got that.
damn.
Yeah, Lael. She only got 3 names.
Lael.
On some
Damn.
Lael. I'm sorry.
That's
That's
what's up.
okay.
Lael on some like
Yeah.
Kathy shit.
Asha.
We
Jehovah's
only
Witness.
So
you
it's
had 4 names. I had 5.
Yeah, I got some Project Baby shit.
I had 5 names.
A.L. Dub.
A.L. Dubs. Hey.
So where did Lael come from?
Well, you know what? I think they just got all of my siblings have creative names.
Okay.
So when it came to my middle name, they just got creative, and they
Okay.
decided like Lael. They just
It really
came
fits
up.
your energy somehow.
It
Man,
does.
I just, when you
I
told me
tried
that your
to-
name was like thank God.
I tried to
Thank
go.
God. You did. It made sense.
For
It's
real.
a beautiful name.
It made perfect sense. She made the second Some Chill event
Way better.
super expansive.
Insert clips.
Man.
Super expensive.
She brought lights, projectors,
Lights, projectors,
And a scene.
games, art. It's just like damn, like
way to enhance the space, man.
right. Thank you.
That's my objective all the time. Is to enhance any area atmosphere
Same.
that I step into.
My
you know?
my mantra used to be elevate every experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
I never had a mantra. I never. How did
You gotta
the
The way you
Well,
move. It's just the way you move.
It's the way I move.
For me,
Yeah,
it
it's
helps
the way
me
you
because I come from a lot of shit, so I need something to remind me of,
I understand
of
that.
better than the shit. You dig what I'm saying?
I don't know if I have like a central mantra, but
You don't have to.
You
It
don't
might
have
not be
to
a
think
word.
about it.
It
Your
might be
work-
an internal thing.
Like,
Your work and your presence and the way that you move speaks for itself.
Yeah, fact.
I can say that.
Fact.
Like I can attest to that, right? Like you come off. Yes, feel love because you are like absolutely like your work speaks for itself. You know, like it translates from a place of like youth and purity of the things that you're inspired by and the things that you're into.
shout out to Naruto.
Shout out to Naruto. Did you watch Boruto?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god!
I'm waiting for like because the anime has like hella filler shit.
It's good though.
Nah, I don't like filler.
No.
I don't like
It's not fillers though. It's not a lot
Nah.
of fillers.
I-
Like Naruto had a lot of fillers, but it was still good.
I go to animefillerlist.com
Okay, I'm sorry. What was the website?
AnimeFillerList.com
Yeah.
Okay.
to check what the
make sure.
fillers are.
He's trying to get straight to it.
I'm trying to get straight to
He's
it.
trying to see
Because
what it is.
Naruto into Shippuden
There's
is one of the best
Yeah,
animes
it
ever.
it is.
I know what you're talking about.
Just like Dragon Ball
Z.
into
Yes.
the end of Cell
Right.
is the best shit ever.
Right.
Niggas will say Dragon Ball Z, woo, doo, doo, woo, wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
the storyline wasn't as impactful.
If you watch it from Dragon Ball into the end of Cell, bro, Goku is the fully, like, I've matured. I know about the Earth. I've saved the Earth multiple times. This is how I feel about martial arts.
several
Right.
times, you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, bro, it's a different story. Then
Did you
compared
ever try to
like-
make your own hyperbolic channel?
Hmm?
Have you ever tried to make your own hyperbolic channel? as a kid?
but I feel like anytime I meditate, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it's internal. It's still there.
Yeah, or anytime that I feel like, because there'd be like sometimes when like I realize with myself, man, when shit get difficult, I need to like lay down a lot. Like I need to sleep a lot. But I realized that at that time, my what you call it, the something pattern. You was
So,
talking.
shit. What do I call? What is the thing, baby? Shit, hold on, wait. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna write your
I
name.
forgot what it's called. but
It's
I
your
know
Oh, come back to me.
Biometric
No,
rhythm,
not biometric.
but it's something like
circadian
that.
rhythm.
There we go.
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
I realize that whenever I'm in
That's
those
why she used to
times
be
where I'm not feeling good or whoop whoop,
Mhm.
my circadian rhythm
Right,
is
right.
normally when it's like, all right, it's 6 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the morning. And so like the whole morning, I can wake up at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and I still feel like shit until like 3
Yeah, you
o'clock.
gotta figure out where your body like.
3 o'clock p.m. And then I can literally be productive from 3 o'clock p.m. to like 2
Remember
o'clock.
that when you figure it out, and then look up the time zones that match your thing.
I'm gonna do that. I never did that.
Yeah.
I never did it.
That'll be a difference maker.
I will do it.
And you know how I know it's real? Because I've never said that before in life and nor thought about it. That
You
shit
needed
just
to
came
say it. I needed to know it.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to do it. I just hope that because like on YouTube and shit, I follow like South China, Asia, like South China
It's daytime.
websites and shit like that. Yeah.
So they get their day started.
Yo, so they just passed a law where it's like, I don't know what was going on, but in Hong Kong, listen, COVID is still real.
Yeah.
I had COVID before, it was trash as fuck. In China, they put niggas in isolation tanks with COVID, and they got the whole social, I wouldn't say social network system, but they have a system to where like, yo, you scan your shit, oh, you yellow, you red, you green.
Where we go?
Just going to this.
Alright.
Just going to this.
Alright.
Alright?
I'm on the train.
Because
That's
not
what
every
I'm
place
next
is
stop, that's all.
not every place is welcome.
Yeah.
But
I doubt it's China though.
it's not gonna be China. But now since you said this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the place where it's gonna be. And I feel like because you said this, I advise every nigga to find where their
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
circadian
if
rhythm
you-
is.
If you're unfamiliar, circadian rhythm is the rhythm in which your body naturally operates.
Yeah.
So it's when you actually want to wake up. It's when you actually want when your body
Yes,
is ready for food.
yes,
all that
yes, yes, yes.
Oh my god.
So I advise every person to find their circadian rhythm and move for at least 6 months to a year to that place to experience that and then kind of see where your life is. Because for me, it's like, you know, I never thought of that as a term, but I've always felt that, you know, there was always a place within time in which I want to be active compared to where the rest of society
naturally
is.
you get the best benefit from it.
Right.
Yeah.
I like working later in the day.
Keep it to yourself
Yeah.
though. It's kind of like a soul signature.
No.
Like no, I'm saying once you figure out the ins and outs, I ain't saying what you just said.
Once
I'm saying,
I
you know, like, and you feel it. it's kind of like okay, I'm gonna put it. If I was to create an anime, right? Now let's say I found these people and shit, right? And I figured out that they work a certain way, and then I started just changing all the shit.
You
that
can
they
do
what I'm
that,
saying? Yeah, in fact, that's what I'm saying. So the way I would have to know that was through subterfuge or some shit. Like they would have to fucking tell me first.
Nah, YouTube. Yo, I
Nigga,
found.
but it's okay.
Nah, I'm gonna let you go, but I gotta say this about this because you know, like I told you, Eli Goldberg, 6th grade.
Yeah, fact.
I was drawing.
Eli Goldberg.
Yo,
Yeah.
this is my
Big
favorite nigga in life. I wish I can meet this nigga again and be friends with this nigga.
Him at that time was your favorite nigga in life.
Bro,
Yeah.
You don't know who he is now.
No. No, I hope he's the nigga.
That he,
I
he
hope
grew up
that.
to be the nigga you hope he be.
No. Not that I hope he be, but I hope that he's a person that I can fuck with again on the level that I fuck with then.
Oh yeah, right, guys.
Because
Still solid.
at the end, it's like he helped me grow as a creative person in a way. I told you I watched Atlanta. Atlanta made a mockumentary. It wasn't real. There was never a black person that was CEO of Disney. But it talked about
You talking about
That
series.
episode?
Thomas Washington.
Yes, yeah, that was a genius.
The episode of Atlanta.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a
He was drawing. Eli Goldberg was the nigga that was drawing with me that helped me become bad at drawing.
Understood.
That made me never forget drawing.
Let's see how you tied that together.
So if I become cool with him, I don't need him to be something specific,
Right.
but it
So
would
long
be
as
cool
the compass stayed the same.
if we draw together.
Yeah.
Right. But
That makes sense.
what I'm saying is this. It's like if I got lost. I'm too
You
Nah,
turned.
you
You
right.
turned.
Nah, I tried to get there. I couldn't get there.
You're getting a lot of great information
I'm
for
fucked
yourself
up.
right now, man. Everybody.
But at the end of the day, because of drawing, it's like, you know, I want to draw, whatever. I'm too fucked up. I can't even get back.
So I have a question. What is everybody's inspiration
You
for
start.
your art?
Everybody,
Hold on.
Do my art, I don't know.
Everybody thinks, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, go ahead. I
You
want to
good. You good.
My inspiration comes largely just from life. I'm an observer.
Clearly.
Yeah,
You are good at it too.
I'm-
You made them fly as fuck.
I'm an observer. But
She set the space for you to be yourself so she can watch.
yes, I enjoy creating space for people to be themselves. And I enjoy like watching people be who they are and finding
So
myself.
no hair?
Say it again.
Nothing. I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, and finding myself within that environment, right? Just creating space for myself within the environment that I allow people to create, you know, themselves to be themselves. So I find inspiration from life, just from life. I can't even explain to you. Like,
Experience creates.
yeah,
Sort of like
absolutely.
adversity builds
Yeah,
character. Kind of.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I focus on my relationship with my creator. I focus on my relationship with my family because that's the grounding foundation for which I became and who I continue to, you know, evolve. And then, you know, as far as just community, you know, and establishing community, I find inspiration from, you know, just creating community wherever I can, how I can. And, you know, that's my basis for my artistry in general, I would say. And it transmutates just through different
The
things.
Ninja
you know?
Turtle piece does that.
Ooh, yo,
Yeah.
I'm
listen
such
to
a
this.
fan of the Ninja.
Did you
the
watch
Ninja
it?
Turtles.
Did you watch it though? Did you watch
Send
the
me
movie?
the exact name
I'm
of the episode.
listen,
I sent it to you. I
Send it
sent
to
you the
me
movie.
again. Send it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you
Send it to
again.
me again.
But the movie is
You talking about the new
good.
one?
This is a Ninja Turtle movie.
There's a new series.
There's
And
a
they might have
series,
made a movie.
and they made a movie.
I don't
Okay, I know
know
what
about
you're talking about.
There's a series.
I
and
didn't
they
watch
made
it
a
all the way
movie.
though.
But it's good.
But
it's
as a
good.
kid,
Ninja Turtles
my
come
grandmother
up.
still had the VHS because I was crazy about it.
I had
Yeah.
I had
Dr.
one
Who's and all
into
that shit.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
And then the first
Yeah.
one. Bro,
Yeah.
my family know I fuck with the Ninja.
Yeah.
Turtles.
The only
That was
thing
part
that was
of his
more
history.
better than that was Hercules. Hercules was
So,
Hercules?
did you
Had
fuck
black
with the
on
Ninja
With the
Turtles?
gargoyles?
Gargoyles
They
was
was-
tough.
Gargoyles was the different
Tough.
series.
Gargoyles,
The
hey,
gargoyles was
That was a different
that was
series.
90s.
That was the 90s.
Yeah.
You had to be a
Situation.
different
You might be
kid
thinking
to
about
be
that
into
nigga
that.
Phil, who was like the goat human nigga that was talking to old boy Hercules, but he wasn't that guy.
We went back to her.
Gargoyle.
We was talking about gargoyles.
Nah, but she thought about Gargoyle.
The animated series Gargoyle.
Yeah, in between.
In
like,
between that.
Hercules.
Gotcha.
I fucked up slurring my words.
It is what it is.
Might
We
say the
understand.
words wrong.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's okay. We here.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
So, hold on, I got another question. What do you consider alchemy?
Alchemy?
Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood.
What do you think that's about? I'm gonna ask you that after this, but you gotta answer the first one first.
About alchemy. Alchemy, in essence, is like, in my mind, like unity and alignment and peace.
I feel like alignment for sure. I don't know about peace and unity.
Piece is in there, but it's not.
It's-
I don't know.
It's
Peace
encompassed.
within yourself, but not peace within other people.
It's encompassed.
I've had a
peace within
dream.
existence. Peace in all understandings, even
Right.
if it's not peaceful.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's exactly.
That's so subjective. Like I don't know.
Not really.
I've had a dream about like what we doing right now is so aligned to a dream I've had years ago.
You're supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not sure it has to be like unity. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
does though.
I don't know.
We just had a whole moment where we didn't know our middle names were our middle names.
Yeah.
I know.
What's your
But
middle name?
Duvalier Caesar.
Duvalier Caesar.
I got a
Caesar?
hyphen.
You got
Okay,
a,
it's
you
a
got a
hyphen.
Caesar
What's your
and an
last name?
Alexander together.
My hyphen is Goodman Knowles.
What's your last name?
Goodman Knowles.
Goodman Knowles.
I think Knowles
Goodman
came from
Knowles.
Knowles.
Knowles. Oh.
Because there's nobody really named Knowles.
Yeah,
And then
it's
when
not
I meet a
common.
Knowles, niggas would say Nails,
Solange
a
Knowles.
nigga would say Knowles, and then Knowles would be N-A-L-L-S
Or
or
N-A-U.
N-A-I-L-S. My name is N-A-U-L-S. But I think we like ran away from them niggas.
Same with mine. Like I'm a for real, but like there's a whole nother
I can believe that.
I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
tied to, but we ain't. They don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
I'm just the Williams.
Nah, that's-
Williams is so black, it's just like,
Yeah, that's all people.
All right. Listen,
I got a cornerback.
we just
I got a wide receiver.
That's the unification thing though. It's so common type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what was the second part? She said the alchemy thing.
The brotherhood.
Yeah, alchemist brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
What do you think that show is about?
Brotherhood was just the manga adaptation of it.
Hold on, don't break it down for me.
That's just what it was.
What do you think of what they was? What do you think the show was saying? What was the spirit of said
Nah,
show?
the spirit was just like I haven't even watched the anime without Brotherhood, so I don't know.
Well,
But
either one you watch. Well, for me anyway. The whole Full Metal Alchemist is about trying to find the God part of it.
Nah.
So
The
trying to
full,
find God, so to speak.
Full Metal Alchemist is really about understanding the truth that is the truth that is. And then if you know the truth that is, but it's with sacrifice of something that you love, you need to give that up in order to get what you
Not
love.
completely, but I get what you're saying though. Because they was only sacrificing because they was missing that one ingredient, which was being God. So they couldn't create it. So they had to
So-
sacrifice.
Right,
That's how they
because
became humongous.
because Ed would
The whole show was literally about them trying to be. They try to create their own humans the whole time.
alchemism is God. But
It's real though. You can really turn it into
Nah, it's
God.
real, but only so many niggas have seen the door.
Yeah.
And if you seen the door, you sacrificed something of you that was of most important. And it's like because Edward was the older brother and he wanted to see his mom again, he sacrificed his younger brother. His younger brother wanted to see it too, but Edward
He
was
stayed
the
though.
older
He
brother.
about it.
He was the
Brother
soul.
was there the whole time.
He was the soul. He had
That's
to
all
like.
it is though.
Nah, it was like hella many times where it's like Alphonse.
How did they end?
I can tell you. It ended by Edward saying, "Yo, I give up all that I am to not have what I was in the future, to have all that I missed."
And what was he?
He missed his
Bars.
family.
No. When he say I give up all that I am,
That was
when he
bars.
say I
All that he
am,
was, all that he was
am
at the
to be
moment.
all that I like that was bars. Yeah.
That show got a whole thing to it.
All that he was a brother to his younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
All that he am, it sounds ugly.
No, I get
My
what you
mom's
mean.
an English teacher,
Okay.
so it sounds ugly. That's why I sound wise now.
Just be.
Continue.
Yeah, all that he am, all that he was, at the moment was an alchemist that could do transmutations without putting signals in the
Yeah,
sand.
because you don't need them.
Because you don't need him. Because he saw the truth. Which means that you sacrifice to be what God is.
What you intended to be.
Right.
It's more of an evolution than a sacrifice. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like everything in between. It's the presence of being.
Think about a
the presence
Pokemon,
of
for
being.
example. You know what I'm saying? For it to be, for who evolves? Somebody help me out. I'm not that deep in the Pokemon.
Who involved in
Pikachu.
what?
For Pikachu to be a Raichu.
Pikachu only evolves into Raichu. The
But
best
hold on,
the best
time out.
evolution case
Squirtle.
would be what was Eevee?
Eevee,
Eevee
yeah,
called
Eevee
into
had a
Vapor
lot.
Run, something run, and it's something other
But
run.
in order to be whatever, it could no longer be Eevee.
Yes, but Eevee was a
That's
base.
it though. It's not really a sacrifice when you think of it that way.
Nah, but
It is, but it's not.
in the show of Full Metal Alchemist, the sacrifice was I lost my brother, he is now in armor. I lost myself, I don't have a left leg, left arm. So they lost something.
He lost.
He
his
literally
entire
lost
feminine
parts
side,
of
all the
himself.
Shit that cared.
Trying to get their mother back, but you can't bring a person back from life that died. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally the forbidden I don't know if it's called alchemy or alchemist.
Alchemy.
Whatever.
Forbidden alchemy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alchemy.
That's
But-
where it gets dark at. Where it's emotional.
But you can't bring it back because there's nothing left to bring. You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason why Alphonse was
Hold on.
brought back was
Hold on,
because
hold on,
Alphonse
hold on,
was
hold on.
alive to begin with.
Hold on. Come on.
I'm in my anime zone right
I
now.
know,
so
I
I'm
know.
ready.
Right, you started
I
them
know.
off.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He got the questions. Though.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
No, I'm
Go
ready.
ahead, Sugar.
I'm ready. That's all I watch.
What's up?
I just finished Atlanta season 4 this week.
Okay.
I'm on some alchemy shit.
All right.
I'm almost yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the question?
What's your question?
I forgot.